Alrighty then, my gamers, howdy. Okay, so luckily this week you guys don't have to get sick and tired of my voice, since we've got a plethora of commentators lined up for tonight. So commentating the first half will be our often seen Altini and Rikkami commentating duo, and the latter half will be handled by Mox and myself. As usual, the name of the game is Guilty Gear Strive tonight, and the format is first to 7 wins in a show match format. But yeah, I'll let me and Rikkami pick up from here, so good luck. I'll get to the randoming part of the show.
Yes. Thank you, thank you.
Hello, hello. So happy to be here again. It's been a while.
We are so back.
And I think the last time I was here, I also did commentary with you. Because Q needed a break for her voice, so...
Yeah. I think I remember it as well.
Yeah.
So Simppi has been on a fair few times, and I think they are also always on a new character.
Yeah, that's what I remember from them specifically. Because I
Yeah.
still don't know what their main is.
I don't know if they have one. I thought while they were a Potemkin player, but I haven't seen the Potemkin in a while. Okay, so... And then Freygarr, I think this is their first time on Bounty Hunters, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not a...
Or no, not first time on Bounty Hunters, but first time on Random Select.
Yeah.
So the first character will be Biken.
And Simpy
I have...
playing ABBA today, so we're only randoming Freygar's character tonight.
Yes. We have a full random versus random as our last event of the day, I think.
Yes, that is correct.
Played one time before, okay, yeah.
So, how are you feeling about the Biken versus ABBA? Both of
I
these
actually have
characters
no idea how this matchup plays.
They both have fine disrespecting tools on defense. Like, yeah, like
both of them lose neutral versus me. That's all I know.
Yeah, like I'd assume the range is pretty similar. Biken definitely having a slight.
And let me pull up the scrolls. I think Freygarr had mentioned that this is a knows basics character, and it does look like they know the basics.
Yeah, you got your Gabari resets and your Tatami resets, and we're trying to do some Johannes mix-up, but...
Goes under. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's gonna
nice!
hit. And
for sure, and now we get instant.
We get to go ape shit for a while. Gun. And that's gonna drain a little bit of that jealousy meter as well. A little bit of flailing around, but the involves into yeah, I'm blocking this.
Nice. Looking like a pretty good Biken.
Yeah, it looks like a Biken. Can't complain.
It looks like a Biken. It's what it says on the tin.
And, like some of these routes, you can clearly tell not completely familiar with the combo routes and whatnot, but like basic game plan is there.
Yeah.
And like by missing some inputs, trying to do a special and pressing the wrong button here and there. Whereas
nice.
Oh, now we finally get to see the ABBA in action, so nice. Last time we looked pretty good.
I think they should do.
Yeah.
Oh no, not quite. The Japanese guts.
Japanese guts are big, but also...
Folded 1,000 times.
Just run up and press 2K. What are they gonna do? Parry? Probably.
Probably.
You shouldn't be afraid of that. You need to show that you're willing to press, so they start doing parry, so then you can actually punish it by baiting it. Okay, we burst.
Nice.
We had rage mode up, so...
This does not kill, and it will empty the jealousy gauge, so a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, but does have hard knockdown.
Does have hard knockdown. Gets a continued pressure.
Yeah, a positive bonus, so
the
might
sneaky
even
little
get
Yosan,
like get a deflect or one assault up, like here. If you get really lucky, but you might get the burst, but this is not good.
That is very dangerous. As some wise man once said. Catches the throw.
Yeah, the 100
And
tension.
the jump.
Just go apeshit.
Apple's jump buttons are really. I'm trying to find the correct adjective. Belligerent, maybe?
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to be neutral about it. Okay. Next random Potemkin. Oh, this is in its own tier called Potemkin. So.
Okay.
We'll
So
see
it
how
could be
goes.
anything under the sun.
It is the topmost tier, so.
So it could be anything under the sun.
What is the rightmost badge on Freygarr? Because I don't think I've seen that before.
I missed it. I need
Well,
to
next time
try to
next
look
time
at
you
it.
see.
Oh my god, it's Potemkin time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
hard
God.
knockdown within the 6 heavy, the butt.
Nice. Aggressive burst, keep them in the corner. The flick. No!
Simppi trying to be a little bit too aggressive, I think.
Misses the
here.
Carabuster. Yeah.
Just playing this risky against
okay.
Potemkin is always well, not the greatest game plan. Like
True,
Abba
but
does
then
have the
again-
HP to do it, but
Yeah. And the Buster. But then again, I think if you are in Jealous Rage, then you probably do want to be aggressive because you are on a timer and you need to get everything out of it as best as you
yeah.
can.
But popping your just going into rage in neutral might not be the game plan you want.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
to do something
Depends
first.
on it depends on the character.
Yeah.
I think Potemkin can punish random neutral installs pretty well. Oh, that's bad. This is really
and, like,
dangerous.
If you start
Oh, and it hits.
going gorilla against Potemkin, like even if it's this fast, you still have like
Runs out of
big buttons that lead to a lot of damage. Burst bait
No.
into the wild assault combos.
This is looking like a pretty nice Potemkin.
Yeah, it's almost like it was its own tier. Well, the super and the
Oh,
punish.
it's so long.
The leg.
Yeah, that sure was a Potemkin.
Right, let's see the next one.
Bedman. It's Bedman. This is in the strong tier. So
Okay.
Freygarr probably has played Bed before.
I mean, I just assume.
That'd be
So.
fine. Yeah. They did say before that the first time they were on Bounty Hunters, and the only time I think it wasn't Jacko. We'll see how it
remember
goes.
Oh,
And
straight up wild
Nice
assault.
wild
Ooh,
assault.
whiffing the task C. Oh, no, that's me. I'm so sorry. I'm a boomer. And then we have Jealous Rage and no, Batman's
Nice
pressure
jump.
kind of nice. Ooh, very clean jump out. Batman's pressure really strong. Defensive options, not so much.
not so much, yeah. I think seems to be a pretty common trend with most of the big bodies.
Yeah, and like
They make up it in other ways. Oh no, yeah, you cannot stop the bomb if he's installed. If it
You're
gets
just-
out, then it's out. Then you just have to hold it.
just whiffing the task because you have installed. Just deja vu, the big ball. Just get zoned, bitch. JP, yeah. Need to cancel here. Oh, it's
Nice.
losing.
Good anti-air close left.
Yeah. Doesn't lead to a big combo, but still has the corner. Trying to keep them in there. Oh, spins. Now we get juggles. Nope. But we have a guard
comes
rush.
again.
Hold this mix.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. Finds
This will
the gap.
install.
Yeah, now you
go
have
ham.
your... Simppi has been doing a lot of these weird back jump IEDs. Like even when you're doing your pressure, you have something on block. You might be minus, but like the range is still beneficial for you. It's kind of weird to give your opponent the reaction chance, but that's a nice back throw.
That's a very nice back throw. Okay, let's see about the next random. Eno, also in the strongs here.
Yeah. Now the last time I played against in this matchup, it was before the vault kick was nerfed. So all I gotta say is this is bullshit, but it's probably not bullshit anymore.
True, true. This is one of those matches I don't know if I've ever seen it. Is it real?
Oh my god, Chemical Law, JH. It's looking like an Eno. That note kind of whack. Oh my god, the big button. Now just dash under the MLA. And now, well, Eno players don't block, so this Chiller's Rage should be pretty scary.
This is looking very scary.
Oh, that's hard knockdown. Couldn't got a
nice, good match, really good match.
Could have gotten a better Lokkij of that. Didn't do it, so gets smashed out. 4 frame, pretty high hitting 2P. Really good in this matchup, unsurprisingly. But these combos, got the good combo routes. I don't have those. They're new.
It looked pretty new. I'm always surprised how high the MLA launches if it happens to hit.
Oh, the trick
I'm always surprised how high the MLA launches if it hits counter hit.
Yeah, you can just do heavy dive after that. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Simply fine.
Nice.
Their way out of this one. Oh, just
Nice
turn on the Joe Rage and go, no.
Oh, doesn't quite get much off of it, but... Nice!
Very nice.
Nice! It's insta too, that's very good, that's very good.
Oh! Nice
bit
throw.
Too high of a jump in, I think. This is gonna be a good damage.
Yeah, sadly. Again, out of me.
Oh, I don't think all the cash out hits connected. I think there was only like, there should be like 3 of them in total. I think a couple of them missed. It was a pretty weird spacing.
Checking the opponent's connection. Monk ass. The opponent has
I mean,
returned to the room.
we have to go to the room anyway.
No, I know, but it's always scary when you live in
It's always
Earth.
scary. True, true. Next random, Leo. This is in the can't handle myself category, so I'm assuming a bit more than knowing the basics.
Yeah, like you got the basic functions of buttons down, I'd assume, and like a proper like some combo routes, obviously.
Yeah.
Leo's combos are kind of simple for the most part. Then you have the
I think so. I wouldn't know. I have never played
some
Leo.
optimization you can do.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So, Duel 1.
Oh, the Zakis color.
You got a license for the color?
I mean, it's his green. I can't see it as anything else but his.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true.
Okay.
Nice.
Simply finally figuring out the armor true.
Oh, I don't think you should be bursting that.
No,
It looks really scary when it's a big counter hit, but the proration is like 60%. You should never burst it.
Sure,
especially when
when
Simppi is at this much of a life lead.
Yeah, no reason to.
Yeah.
Abab can take the hits as well. Probably doesn't even lead to anything like
That
extremely
was a
scary and
beautiful
OP.
anti-air. Yeah, no.
Flash kicks. Connecting this time. Instant burst when you get it. Try to hope that you might get another one. Ooh!
Oh,
Really unfortunate trade for Simppi there, but... Yeah, and
Nice.
you're gonna lose the meter. Block this. Oh, and here we go
Nice.
again. Safe jumps.
tästä se menee päälle.
Well, no safe jumps. We just do
Oh,
whatever. But it works.
Mhm.
I mean, Leo has higher defense mod, but I don't think his guts are that high. I could be wrong.
I actually
though.
don't remember. I can check.
It's been a while since I checked Leo's guts.
3 guts, so
Yeah,
same as
it's
Nago.
Yeah, so
And
like middle of the line.
0.95 death mod, which is it's on the better side.
Yeah, it's like the
And anything under 1 is really good.
yeah. But then again,
Okay,
Abba
test.
does a lot of damage.
This is in the basics category, like Baiken. I
Okay,
think
so
Testament also has like a
Great Reaper and Crow. Okay, I get you. I get you.
yeah.
Okay, I
Testament also with like a somewhat simple game plan, I think. Like two-step game plans might be a bit harder to get going, but it's not too bad, I think.
yeah, like the hard part about Testament is not the layer one. It's
True.
trying to
Nice
optimize
teleport.
everything else on the character, which is ass.
Ooh,
Ooh, very nice.
very
But
nice.
like here, Frey does have like a lot of meter, and you just try to zone the Abba out because there's no
Nice.
jealous
Yeah.
rage either. Like,
Yeah.
just
Abba kind of struggles against these characters who can keep her out. It's really hard to get any kind of game plan going.
yeah, and you have the meter as well. So if something bad happens, you can just nope.
Oh,
Still my
did they
turn.
first? No. Yeah. Get the plus thing?
But
Nice good block, but oh, I don't know what they were trying to contest with.
they good frame crash. Oof, between the
Nice.
vault. Oh, couldn't get the key grab. The 6 releases. Oh, Grey Reaper. Teleporting forward as a reset. Kind of funny. But
I respect
not
any
really
kind of
good.
teleport shenanigans.
Yeah.
I think it's a really funny tool, and
I think
every
there's
time I
like
see
a chance
Testament,
that you invuln throw something dumb your opponent does there,
yeah,
and then get like a throw punish. But I still it's kind of like I would have probably thrown a crow instead to get stain.
true, yeah. But again, this is just in the basics category, so might be some fumbling with the buttons. Nice.
Yeah, decision making is easy. Oh, we got pretty okay. Like this is the B&B. This is the B&B.
It's good in the sense that confusion is always an effective power. So true. Oh, this is gonna hit.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, wake up
the
throw.
back throw into
And
the
that's gonna kill
Nope.
here. Oh, it's so
Good.
still.
Testament could kill them.
Oh,
But
this I'm
sadly,
pretty sure had this been previous patch that would not have worked. But they made it pretty disjointed, so let's see about the next one. Angie. Strong. Strong Angie.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice, good start.
again, kind of like a, how you say, gorilla matchup.
True. I was expecting Simppi to go for the, like after the burst, I was expecting them just to install because that's probably the best place for Abba to install because your opponent can't really contest it, but no, they're just going in.
Yeah,
Nice,
and
good match.
you can clearly tell that there hasn't been that many hours in Abba yet.
Nice, full stick of rage, let's go.
And we ball.
We ball.
Fuck it. Like some of these reset tools, very nice spin. Like so you can clearly see some of these resets are like A little too ambitious, greedy. Oh no, the parry super. Shitsu with the call.
Shitsu with the call.
If they jump out, you anti-air them. If you don't, you still get like a falling animation for a call while the block switches. So
Again?
it's good. It's good.
It keeps happening.
It's kind of fake, but it can be good.
We've go into goddamn GGs. Nice, good hit. Ah, with super.
Oh my god, the throw. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see like a lot of these hits should lead into more damage. And
Yeah, it is what it is.
illustrate.
We are all here to learn.
Yeah. The basics are getting there. You can clear it out.
Let's see. Gold Lewis. Can handle myself. Category. Just turn the stick and press the attack button. May God decide what happens next.
Mankind knew that they... Duel 1.
And it's the solid color. Do you have a license for that?
If you do one Kara I will give it to you. Or if you mash 2P. Either one is fine.
That's what Solid likes to call the red L. Because the hitbox is L-shaped.
Yes. Hold
I'm
this
putting
L.
this L here. Hold it. Nice, gets the one right.
Okay,
Not
block.
too much juice to go around.
my goodness.
Oh, here comes the laser. Oh,
You're
Simppi,
still-
you need to watch out!
And you gotta hold this.
Yeah.
But it's not jealous rage, so you just
Not
kinda
jealous,
play
right?
after
So
that.
it's hard to get in.
I've not seen a single 2P.
Oh,
Okay, let's see.
nice.
Just do a bit. Aww. A little too creative. Airbase. No. Should have done like a. My brain can't handle the notation. just backdash 486 works every time. GG. I never see it coming. Okay. Well,
Oh
just
no!
come out with level 3 minigun, I guess. Should have FD. Also,
Was it a chip kill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a chip kill.
It probably was. I didn't pay attention.
I'm assuming if you see the minigun
Oh,
and you're in the air, you do start blocking, but no FD. Oh my god, that's so much
And all the
risk.
spirit. That's so much risk. This is very.
Oh,
This is very
yeah.
scary.
no, that's not gonna work. Never mind, it was all okay. We ooga booga now, but Gold Lewis has a lot of HP to gamble with.
And a reversal.
That is, yeah.
Let's see. Next one. Milia.
Oh my god.
This is actually in the please no category. No.
So this is gonna be a banger ass match.
True. Abba can hit pretty hard, so
Yeah, Milia's made of paper, so like,
yeah, it can be very dangerous for Milia if Abba gets her gameplay going. Also, the 2S is really good at anti-airing her.
yeah, like a good
It's
anti-air,
ridiculously good.
a good anti-air hero there into Jealous Rage and just, I don't know, hit the F shaky. Does she still have that? I assume so. Nope, that's not gonna be good. Ooh, it's
Oh,
behind.
what? It is behind? No way.
Okay,
Why is this in the physical category? This looks like
These
Amelia.
combos are like pretty okay.
Yeah. This looks like Amelia gameplay. I was expecting please note to me that you have absolutely no knowledge of the character at all.
Oh my god.
Nice,
Good
good
hits, but doesn't convert to... Oh. Here we go. Booga booga. Hit the wrist.
Nice, good block. Yeah, the Rygander is fairly minus.
Yeah, like the pressure sequence
Nice.
just looked kind of like started okay. Oh,
Nice, good hit. Oh, doesn't quite reach.
this should kill, yeah.
Oh, it kills!
Yeah, Milia's made of
Yeah.
paper.
I respect the pink color.
It's good.
Nice!
Wish I
Oh,
could pull that off.
I was about to say that. Oh no, the hero car weave, but never mind. Nice, good match. Freygarr looking pretty good. Lots of resources.
Yeah. Please note here,
Nice.
Milia, by the way. Maybe they just hate playing as Milia.
Maybe they just
instead.
hate playing as Melia. Yeah, I can get it.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big hit, but. Oh, there's the two as I was talking about.
Doesn't
Nice.
really
Good match,
lead to
good
anything
match.
in 5P Milia, really good. Long range.
Really good button.
It's like a miniature.
Yeah, it really looks like you
Hitting
play
fast
everyone.
slash.
That's amazing. And oh, it's over. I didn't even realize it was already 7. I was having so much fun.
Okay, so the next
Okay, so-
match.
We have Sug and Lokkij. Well, it's really funny because I'm pretty sure this probably means something else in Dutch, but I keep reading it like the Finnish word.
Yeah. It's a seagull. It's a seagull.
It's a seagull. But yeah, I think Sug is a newcomer to Bounty Hunters, and I think Lokkij was supposed to. I actually need to check how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I think they were supposed to play last week, but had to cancel at the last
think-
minute.
That sounds correct to me.
Yeah, so basically both are new to Bounty Hunters. So let's see. I actually have no clue how this matchup plays. I still pretty new to Venom and what he does.
I'd assume it's kind of similar to Exert, but like if
Yeah.
anything, then more into like it's better for Milia. Because Milia's movement is in this game is a lot better
Yeah.
compared to what the baseline movement of the game
Nice
is.
to throw.
Whereas Venom's zoning is slightly what a burst bait. A slightly less like convoluted, but because of that is also a little bit weaker.
Nice. Good mix. Just do good mix.
Milia combos, hit the corner, high low. Guessing wrong.
Nice.
Small wall break, but you get positive bonus. Yeah. Like just IAD over the stinger.
Positive is really good in this game. So
It is.
anything counts.
Meter is so strong. Like the Bad Moon could have been
Nice.
RC'd
Couldn't even
into a
burst.
combo. This wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't sure that if it would connect. I guess.
Really strong first game. If
But
you,
then
if you
again-
let me be real for a moment, I don't think Positive should be giving burst.
No, definitely not. I get it that it gives you the offensive bonus because getting the corner is an offensive like situation. You should be able to do that. Ooh, sadly missing the setup. The
went the
bonuses.
other way.
I think that's the wrong.
Nice, another.
Or does Venom just have a singular set and a multi-ball set here? I don't know. I'm too old for this shit. I haven't seen Venom since launch. Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
Q5,
Oh, miss.
whiffing, jumping out of it.
Oh, the mix.
Very
These turbo
nice.
fall throws have been putting in a lot of work.
They are. They are very stressful.
For sure, for sure. I don't think Venom was the most durable of characters either.
No. He's got that zoner HP. Ooh, the ball just barely loses its momentum and hitbox there. Would have been really funny. Back hit from it. Or see? Throw into the corner. I think
Good
you can
back throw.
get set play here. Yeah.
Goodbye, Robokai.
Ooh, doesn't hit.
Nice.
Block
It is
hard.
very,
It's
very
hard.
sneaky. It's hard. There's so many hits, and you know Venom went to the low afterwards in most cases. So
Yeah.
then you start blocking low a beat too early.
It's like in Exert, Bedman, J Heavy. Fucking unblockable.
Bedman
many hits.
jump
It's-
heavy in this game as well. Gets me every time.
It was so much worse in Exert. It had even more hits. It was so bad. Okay. Now this is starting to look a lot better for him. Yeah, the stingers are starting to hit, varying the timings a little bit.
I love
Sad-
zoning. Nice. Now this is some peak Venom gameplay.
Yeah, stinger.
Good throw, good throw.
Okay, then we get the ball. And the
Nice.
frame trap. I think that was a gapless one, but you're trying to go for ball for plus frames, close slash for plus frames. Okay, the balls, they're coming. Are you ready to block? Dash block? If you IAD, you can't dash block, so... But then, if you don't IAD, you have to block. The YRCs have been very strong for both players, actually, in this matchup. I don't think either player has played it one so far.
It is still pretty strong due to the couple of bugs they accidentally
Oh yeah,
managed. Yeah, they still haven't fixed
Some
it.
characters can't bait with close slashes or something anymore because of like
Yeah.
one frame change difference. Okay.
Some characters also had YRC baits in buttons like 2K or 2P. Those also don't work anymore unless you do
well-
like a very specific knockdown setup.
Okay, that's kind of fucked. I assume the 2Ks would have still worked because they are pretty quick in this game.
Nice, good round. Oh, nice. Just phases through the forward slash. Venom 2P is so good. God, I'm getting 2P envy. I'm gonna be real. I'm getting 2P envy.
I mean, your 2P is pretty okay though.
It's okay, but it's 6
It's
frames,
okay.
and I've had people low profile it a couple of times. Also, Venom 2P is super long for being a 5-framer. It's insanely long.
He deserves it though.
True, true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Again, with the turbo for low. Low. Throw.
Throw.
Full throw. Yeah.
They are waiting for the low.
Right.
That's why you go for the throw. And that's why I press Megalomania.
True. True.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my god. The empty low.
Nice. Good burst into the corner. Gets the wall stick.
I love double head Morbius even though it's JD now. Something about Venom being so cool now that I don't wake up 6p every single time anymore.
Oh, true. Oh no!
Why
Oh,
are
it's not
Simppi
punished.
crazy hamburger? Oh my goodness. Backdash is out. Blue RC. Take the space. Caught low.
Has someone told Lokkij that they can RPS after 2D with 6P in case Melia goes for the disc?
Well, I hope they have the stream open.
And then while they're screaming in the car, Lokkij, you can press 6P if you use 2D.
You can 6P there. You can 6P there. Oh my goodness! Finally, the 2P mash beating out Turbo Fall Throw. Oh, 6K. Another one.
Good block.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
No more Turbo Fall
Doesn't
Throw.
gonna get one anymore.
Oh,
If
that's
you see the Turbo Fall, start mashing 2P. It's a time framer.
All that meter, I'm pretty sure there was a kill there, but it happens. You fumble in the moment.
Ooh, nice blue RC. Into
The match.
I think they tried to go for some sort of funky setup after the throw in the corner. Could have done like Dark Angel at least, but just kind of only got a basic ass meaty, which cost them the game. After all, yes, Venom is a zoner, but I do think the scariest part about this character still is the corner pressure. Kind of forces you to just FD a lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, sure, it doesn't lead to that much damage and it's kind of linear, but it does give you of resources, which you don't then have for neutral. He zones you again. And it's very stressful. Oh, Dark Angel. Shit, this hits.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
He was out, so he was out. Oh,
He
nice.
was out.
Nice capel. Well done, boy. Cross sub boxes on JS, I think. Love
I
looking
saw
at
the
them.
2P startup, but it didn't work this time.
Ooh, bad moon.
Nice skip
No.
block on a button. Oh,
That's a lot of bad moons.
that's a lot of bad moves.
Ooh, very nice.
Nice.
Personally, I could have, like, at that time, I think you could have just jumped and back throw.
Yeah, probably. But it's
But
hard
6P,
in the moment.
is good. Oh my god, the
There's the
balls.
multi-set. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the wire scene.
That's why you have the warriors, so you don't have all those setups.
Nice.
Damn, this Venom team is so good.
It's pretty good.
I really don't like it. I really didn't like it in the trailer, but afterwards, it's pretty good. Oh my goodness, Batmoon,
Oh my
RC.
goodness. We do a little toning, never mind, we run in.
The anti-air close slash to a 4-way mixies into Batmoon.
It's an incredibly strong close slash and it's super high. It's kind of like Nago or Johnny close slash in that regard.
And I still think you can get pretty good juggles with it as well. No, the 6Ps are a little bit too
6P just barely. Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Make Venom 6P slower.
Is it a 9-framer?
I can't
Just
tell you honestly. I think
barely
like
in
slower.
Oh
my
no!
god! Sneaky throw.
There was so much happy. I tried to open Venom Dust Loop and it went into the exit just loop.
Good. You can look at the 6P and the 2S and the far slash there and remember what life was like when we had top tier Venom.
Yeah, it's a 9-framer. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, it just has a lot of recovery compared to like what it previously had.
Yeah, it's 21, but like they made that change where all the 6Ps get way more recovery added if they didn't have it. So
Yeah, maybe Venom would have
Because I'm telling you, I don't.
Since 6p when you see a truck coming at you.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite image. But like I am telling you, I don't care as much about them removing the special cancel from Nago's heavy buttons more than I care about them making 6p have like 22 frames of recovery as opposed to the 15 it used to have.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I cannot whip this button anymore in neutral. It's awful.
Like, it was kind of like
It was kind of broken. It was really broken. Don't get me wrong.
It was broken, but kind of also made sense that because the 6p is slower, and its hitboxes wasn't anything like Testaments, for example.
It's pretty horizontal. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't hit above him at all, and he also takes that super big step forwards.
So it kind of made sense for it to have like this really strong shoot, but yeah.
So remember when it was 13 frames to startup. Oh, wow. Lokkij taking it back while I was talking about Nago. Please stop me next time.
Sorry, we're too busy talking about Nagoriyuki. I mean, have you seen his tits?
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. Oh, no turbo fall troll. It was the turbo fall low this time.
First time for everything.
So true, so true.
The next one will be like turbo fall backdash.
Turbo fall bad move.
Turbo fall bad moon, yeah. The brain destroyer.
That's when you hit them with the Brain Destroyer. Really nice combo. Zack is looking pretty strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I didn't even think about the fact that Venom and Amelia probably have like character-specific win lines and probably intro lines too.
Oh my god, they add 2 assassins? No way!
No way!
The two guys fighting for who gets to suck Zado off? It's almost canon.
Nice, good match. Really good match.
Okay. Zack is
Try to get away with.
still like running off with a lot of momentum here. Oh, and the Vinger. This should kill. Yeah.
Oh, that's so much damage.
Yeah, wall break damage on that. It has like a pretty good amount of hits.
I
to
always
start
thought that wall damage is always like a fixed amount of damage, like a flat 40 every time, but it can apparently be anything between 37 and 50.
Yeah, it can. It's
I played this game for 4 years. oh, what the hell? That look funky.
and then we just like a close slash. Oh.
Nice.
It's also so weird for me to look at the current Dark Angel.
Yeah.
Like, it's super, but...
It's like, if you're not gonna die from chip damage, then you shouldn't really FD it ever.
Yeah. Like, it was top 3 supers in the game. I would not give it that in this game, even remotely close.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But it's still a good super.
It's a good super. It does what it does.
Oh, the ball set leading to a little bit of a longer combo, but kinda.
I guess it can be a
there.
bit worse against the more mobile characters like Melia, but especially against the ones that have worse movement, especially air movement like Nago. It's not as good.
Yeah, it's
Like it can lock big bodies down pretty nicely. Although I have done White Wild Assault through it, so like
yeah, it's kind of like Gold Blue's level 3 drone.
yeah.
In that you want
I mean,
to push
I'm gonna be
through
real.
it.
Level 3 drone is probably better.
It probably is better, but you know, that's probably because the character just has better reward of getting in as well.
So true, so true. Nice.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Good match. Really good match.
But it is like Venom kinda uses it to get close, get in, do a mixie, but also
Really really good blocks.
Nice, very nice. Backdash out, but gets caught by the
Nice,
slash.
good burst into the corner.
I think Lokkij didn't want to press anything because he was afraid of punching into the disc there.
Yeah.
Archangel. I think this should.
Oh, I think Milia is gonna go over. Yeah.
Turbo fall.
Oh.
If it was just the IAD, he would have landed on the Archangel because Milia's IAD is really fast but short.
Yeah. Interesting burst. But I guess, then again, they have 100 meters. They can probably lock this down.
Yeah.
Did he even need this super?
No problems there.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that was 7. Damn.
Yeah. It was a quick one. Just kind of run.
Yeah, I have
with
no
momentum.
clue how the scores are. I'm just peeping the stream every now and then because I know Q is keeping. Okay, so for the next match we have TedTDH, who is, I'm pretty sure this is a debut match.
I have not a name that rings any bells for me, so probably. And LagBoy.
LagBoy is, I'd almost want to say regular. They have been on a couple of times before. So, Baiken versus Chip. Again, I have no idea how this matchup actually is.
Alright, let's take a gander. I'm gonna go into my mind palace.
Okay, LagBoy is apparently a little bit late, so we have some ample time to be in your mind palace.
Alright. Yeah, running 3 minutes late. So, here's my first assessment about this matchup.
Yeah.
Baiken has strong mix-up and pressure tools.
Yes.
Even against, like, worse against characters with DP, which, granted, Chip has one.
He does have, but he doesn't have the best of DP rewards, so sometimes it might be preferable to just run your shit, and if Chip DPs you, then he DPs you, and then you don't care, you just get back into it. But it's there's no reason to gimp your offense because Chip has a DP.
Yeah, and like Baiken still has some tools to bait out the DP. If you do bait out the DP, Baiken close/reward is pretty good in this game.
It's pretty good.
It's gonna hurt, and it's gonna lead into a good mix-up, which is also gonna hurt. And those mix-ups are DP safe a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, either way, Chip obviously then, I think, should have an advantage in neutral, because it's Chip.
It's Chip. I think Baiken doesn't really like any of the super fast characters, especially if they have good air movement and good air shenanigans.
Yeah, like Baiken's best neutral tool, no one's probably surprised if I say Spar Slash. Like, maybe...
Spar Slash is really good. Both Kabaris are really good.
Kabaris are really good at counter hitting, but like, Chip can just...
Kabari doesn't mean anything if your opponent's air uptime is 90%.
Yeah, exactly. And
so...
and if the rest of the 10% is like just really quickly running under something and coming to press good buttons, which Chip does have good grounded buttons as well at like closer ranges, and the acceleration isn't ABBA levels of acceleration, but it's still very fast character. So I'd probably have to give it to Baiken, because Baiken's parries are also another good tool against Chip's offense, and Baiken does have Japanese guts, like definitely a tankier female
Chip
character.
Some pretty good damage if you let him.
Yeah, Chip does good damage, but like Baiken can gamble more than a lot of other characters could. Like, it's not like Baiken's very high on defense, but it's up. It's pretty good. And the damage that Baiken can deal should be very scary for Chip.
Baiken loses neutral to Chip speed, but the moment she gets a tether, Chip is very screwed. Yeah, that does.
Yeah, like that That is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to get at.
Pretty,
Like,
yeah, that's pretty much what I'd imagine it is on paper. Anyone watching CEO in chat?
no.
It is going on at the same time. Bit unfortunate overlap, but it is what it is.
When Strive top 8 like 5 or 3 p.m. like Central European time, 4 a.m. It's like super late, right?
That's the top 8 is going on right now. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like that's what I was really like happily surprised about, because usually most top 8s are like, okay, so it's start on 2 a.m. on a Sunday to Monday morning, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be sleeping. I'll catch it.
Yeah, I just
I'll catch
assumed
the
it would
body in
be
the
like
morning.
that.
Okay, we have video games.
Oh my god, both of these players have been in Celestial? Dear lord.
Wow,
Wow.
I love video games.
Mankind
I
knew
love
that
Celestial.
they could change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
To go back on the
Frog Rock?
CEO, I said this before, but I kind of want the grand finals to be Jack versus Lef and Chaos Mirror, because I think it would be really, really funny.
Yeah, only if Lefan loses.
If you lose, you gotta be a ninja, damn.
That's-
Okay, Biken, let's see if you're gonna become a ninja or not.
Yeah, Shuriken's
Oh
pretty
my god,
good.
Hurricane?
Yeah, like I imagine
Oh,
acceleration is like Viken is definitely
insane
not bad.
gold burst.
Oh, the parry.
The parry. The parry?
Yeah, they got Barry.
Yeah, here comes Kabare.
The Johannes.
What's that IAD into another YAD into yours?
This is what happens when Viken gets in. Gets the parry, and now we have Chip doing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Like
It's
doesn't
damage,
have the
it's
meter,
damage.
doesn't have the meter to like. use
Doesn't have the
supers.
roll. Like
Yeah.
cheap rope combos can do a lot if he gets the correct starter, because the rope or the wall 6H does so much.
Yeah, it is quite insane, and that was just like crazy alpha plays. That one. Okay, this should. Well, no,
This
it sticks
not-
too early.
not
It sticks
still.
too early.
Yeah, it's too early. Very, very nice movement from Ted. I'm liking it from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, like LagBoy, kind of just trying to fish
How
out
many,
for
how many,
any buttons.
how many jump slashes?
Oh my! The Johannes,
Oh no!
the 2P.
I'm
from
not
that
sure.
range.
I'm not sure what. Oh, that was 5P. I think.
5P, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was
but
5P.
against 5P is it's like deceptively low, so
Yeah,
it can
it
look
is.
like a 2P. Girl
And
needs a better posture.
Both of them is her stabbing with the tip of her blade, so.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's-
into another. I respect it.
Also, I think there's Viken's 2P is like one of those buttons that doesn't really have a purpose, but this will break the wall and shit's gonna hurt.
Like, I think it's like okay.
Like,
It can
no,
work,
it's
but then again, like your 5P is a 4-framer. Why not just press the 5P
yeah,
instead?
5B does everything
Especially
that
because it
2P
hits
should
super
do.
low. I
Done.
guess it has some niche use. Oh, nice!
The JP?
That hit in a very funny angle.
mankind knew that they cannot
That's ball.
change society. So instead of
That
reflecting
very
on
explosive first game. I do not know if I'm ready for the rest.
I mean, I'd assume the amount of jumps we're gonna say is just gonna get higher and higher by the.
2P was in some frame kill setup. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, it does have a different frame advantage.
I forget if
duration,
it's
duration.
I forget if it's 6 frames or 5 frames startup. But
And like recovery and actives also amount to like frame kills more.
true, yeah, true.
Okay, let's see it.
Nice.
Bombos?
Bombo.
Not a wall run combo, but still that's pretty
Nice.
good.
IAD.
Oh, the throw? Oh, let's get mixing. Guess. Oh my god, I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I got this. Oh no, why are you into nothing? Into eating a jab?
Okay, but still alive.
Nice.
Oh, we think, but this guy J2K is good. Kind of wanna
I
fight with that
cannot
burst.
really. Ah, nice, really nice. Yeah, they did have to block the gun, but Freygarr was too far away for it to have any meaning. Sadly.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case a lot of the time with gun. It's kind of a weird super in that sense. Like it guard cross. Oh. Sorry, oot vaan paska.
Jonne muista.
The old quote goes, if you cannot...
Okay, yeah, okay, I respect it. What was that? It was like, it was it RC into run up, into just sitting in front of them, and then you go first.
Yeah. Yeah, the old saying goes that if you can't react to the
Many could never, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Maybe Benny could.
Maybe Benny could, but I have not seen him do it. Ah, the sneaky cross up.
Again, Rosen really doing work. We have the rope out. We do not have the rope out. But now we will have the other rope out. There's a lot of ropes in here.
This is a rope. Oh.
And I will not comment on that further because this is a kids television show. Oh my god, it's gonna hit.
This is gonna hit, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Very nice 5P matches though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's active defense, I can respect it. The blue ball assault into Kabari, yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
nice.
6P.
Really good 6P.
Sadly the rope kinda didn't do enough there. So had to reset back to neutral after it. Ooh, very nice. And the Johannes. I have no clue. It looked like a burst bait, but there was no burst to go around.
The Strotex have been really good.
I mean, LagBoy did a lot of throws in the first two. So, kinda starting to guess it a lot more after
Really
those
good match.
Escabares. Yeah,
It's a pretty good button.
or framers are really good on defense.
Yeah, for having a 4-framer in this game is really, really good.
Society. So instead of
Considering how the defensive options can sometimes be a bit of a lackluster.
Yeah, and like when you're used to there being like if you have a 5-framer, even though it's not that much of a difference in a lot of frame trap like etc. situation, it just feels so much better to press the 4-framer.
True.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
just fly straight into the jump S. Ah, I think that was supposed to be a Johannes and gets back thrown
Again, Rosa.
into Genrosan. Oh, ah, the mix! Oh, box it! Nice, nice. Nice air throw. And it did so much damage!
Yeah, it's chip.
Nice. It's cheap, yeah. Crisp channel for the UK viewers.
Oh my god. Does it stick? Almost.
Ah, she's so plus off of that. You generally shouldn't.
Yeah. You gotta hold that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta hold that. Nice.
Yeah.
Versus the rope. Oh no! Oh, that was all kinds of unfortunate interactions.
So what is Viking's safe jump situation after a wall break? Hard back down.
I'm pretty sure she does get a safe jump.
mankind
Yeah, like I'd imagine. But
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't seen.
fairly sure she gets a safe jump with tatami probably, or maybe
Yeah.
just a button even.
俺の剣はお前の剣お前の剣は俺の剣止めるなら今だぜ
Wow, letting the intros roll again.
Wow.
Totally forgot what I was gonna say because I read the subtitles. Yeah, like I haven't seen LagBoy go for those safe jumps. as much. But also,
And again, I don't think Ted has been representing. Have we seen any DPs?
I don't think we have, like,
I don't think I've seen a single DP.
defense. Like, I think we've seen like an anti-air DP.
Oh,
but
safe jump slower than 9 frame DP, so she was one of those who kind of safe jump 9 frames. I'm pretty sure cheap DPs 9 frames. Yeah. So that probably makes sense. But Ted has not really been representing DP at all.
So yeah, no reason to go for it even more. So
Yeah, true.
about the JPs, oh my god, how you are really
Nice. And the leaf grab.
Oh my god,
Blocked it.
blocked it and then instantly hit afterwards. Guess they were blocking high and just couldn't switch down low.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Doesn't get
no pickup.
too big of a combo, but
Yeah.
yeah, you have to burst.
A delayed burst, because in this game it's a full screen burst and
Ooh,
nice.
nice parry. Oh, I think they were baiting the DP.
I think it looked like a run up, just shimmied out, and I assumed that they were pressing close slash there.
Yeah, I think it looked like close slash startup.
But also, the real baller. Oh my
Nice,
god!
good interrupt. There is the illusion bike in Simppi, and she doesn't even do it with the sword. She just.
It's just a punch. I just never seen it before. Yeah, this is gonna deal a lot of damage. Oh, I think just
Nice, good hit.
try
Yeah,
to go for a strong
Should be
setup
appeal.
there.
Oh, absolutely. Nice again.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kabari that close up, not the
Oh,
greatest
yeah.
of plans.
This is gonna hit.
Yeah.
And Chip is rolled, so yeah, this is gonna be a really good Oki situation for Baiken.
I just went for like very basic pressure though. I think there was the chance of doing like a 4-way.
Nice,
Oh, very
good
nice
parry.
parry. And the Warrior Seed did not hate it. Oh. Yeah, jumping when you're tethered can lead to some interesting situations.
Yeah, generally I think it's funny because I think I've been told that there is this hidden rope value that decreases more if you jump. So in theory, if you jump more, the rope is gonna run out faster. But also if you jump while rope, then it's gonna be a bit risky.
Yeah. Oh, very nice bait
nice
now.
bait with the parry. Ah, nice traps out the
very
leaf grab. Yeah, good burst.
Oh, doesn't quite have enough range.
The H cover didn't hit, but the follow-up did.
The crazy mix-up. Okay. Now we're back into this movement.
Yeah, this is footsies.
I don't know if this is
Nice.
Oh my god. Anti-airing the air 3-airing the alpha.
Oh, the rope still hits. That's so far away.
Look at that
Nice,
damage.
it's the wall break. That's insane.
But come on.
That's such a good combo. Again,
Oh, the gold burst.
-2.
But it does get it does get rid of the rope, so danger.
Oh, danger.
Moving a lot backwards, a lot.
No, there goes the meter.
Yeah. Couldn't find the way in through the JS.
Yeah, no, you need to do something. The game isn't gonna like it if you just run away. Ah, nice block, but oh, nice. That's like the textbook anti-leaf grab punish.
Yeah, jump out. Then fall down with a button.
Both players are like super active. There's so much happening at all times.
go up with a button, I mean.
I
My
mean,
brain fried, holy. There's too much, there's too many buttons, too much movement.
there's so many buttons.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
The sneaky throw a little bit, yes.
Yeah, it's-
They got crush
it's
into,
so
I get my mix
fast.
here. I'm going for
Oh,
the
I know.
low. Drew throws into a low.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was the low that killed or if it was just the tatami.
I think the low hits there first.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, we get the mix. Jumping out, yeah.
I think I
Okay,
saw a
this-
gun start up in the air.
This is... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very nice. The
Oh,
gun.
that was the backdash.
Again, a little bit too far to get a proper combo out of the gun. Oh,
The
really
parry punish.
grab.
Yeah, this is kill.
Saving the burst as well. Had a few chances to burst there, but...
You were on a live. You were in a live lead and round lead, so not live lead, round
Yeah.
lead. So probably better to just save it, especially because Ted was about to get a burst as well. Speaking of the burst, nice. Oh
does
no,
have the-
but the alpha missed.
Shift special was just landing gold bursts though, and it's funny. Oh, you can't match there. Oh, yeah, we RC. Oh, deflect shield. Trying to get some space again. Nice, JP. And Kabaris getting out. That's a lot of RCs, but doesn't matter. They have hitbox is already active. Rise, but doesn't combo into anything. Just trading small blows, and the leaf grab hits, and this should kill. Easy.
Nice. Ted trying to bring him back. I think all things considered, it's been like the rounds have looked fairly even.
Yeah, these matches have gone for a long time. Even with like both characters representing the more damaging combos where possible.
Yeah.
Like sure, yeah, we haven't seen a single rope combo yet, but you know those
Oh,
require
I
actual
think
setup.
block. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Funny?
is gonna be a punish. Oh no!
Oh my
Nice.
god.
No good. Oh, knockdown. Nice, good block. Is
Oh
this
my
gonna
God.
reach? Oh no!
No.
Right.
Chip's backdash is quite fast after all.
Yeah. I respect the burst.
Oh, Johannes.
Johanna?
Oh. And now we get to mix.
Oh, this is gonna kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
2+.
no.
The curse of 2+.
Oh. I
Okay.
think that's like one of the first instant overhead Johannes in this set actually. Oh, the rope is out.
The rope is gone.
The wire C trade. Oh, it's Simppi there. FIP. It's so easy to say 2P when you see it so low to the ground.
Nice, good jump.
Like pretty sure that hits lower than Gold Lewis 2P.
Again, I'm not sure if I think it was the tatami that killed and not the kabare.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Too far away this time.
Yeah, too far away this time.
Oh,
Oh,
burst.
nice burst trade. Yeah,
Now
this
we
is
get the
fine.
rope.
Gets the rope into the side switch. Oh, I think that was supposed to be yours.
Into some very funny scramble situations. Again, very nice Abare. Doesn't connect, but kind of steals the turn for a moment.
Good
there.
anti-air.
Him to Ted to use meter. Ooh, didn't block on wake up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It's like 4-5 now, right?
Yeah. 4-5. Ted looks to even it out.
Yeah. Respect. Ah, the 9-framer.
Ah, the 9-framer.
It's so tempting to press
no.
against the second because the range of butters
Ah,
is
you
so
would be pressing it if I had it.
yeah.
Ah, reacted a tad too late.
Ooh,
Nice.
and this one
Now
works
this is
very
some
nicely
fighting
into a
gameplay.
kill. Oop, trading this time.
Not actually too sure what they traded with. It was Far Slash, but I'm not sure about Chip's
Slash?
button.
Yeah, what is Chip's
Oh.
Far Slash like?
Great question.
I'd assume it would be really fast because it's Chip, but
Probably not 9 frames.
almost got better combos on Chip's side. Ooh, very nice jump out JS.
Oh, my bad. It is the fun 9 frames. I'm talking out of my ass.
9-framers are pretty rare in this game. And they're also
Something
not
like
treated equal.
Yeah, something I keep forgetting is that Geo has a. Oh, no!
Oh my god!
Something I keep forgetting is that Geo Far Slash is a 9-framer, but it's so different to all the other 9-framer Far Slashes. Do you know about it?
Yeah, it also, I think it just has a lot of recovery compared to the other ones.
Now the main thing with Geo Far Slash is that you're supposed to use it with dash momentum, which is super good at. Oh, the yaws and anti-air!
Yeah, the range is a lot lower because when you do it from dash momentum, then it's pretty good.
Oh.
Whereas, like,
Nice.
Ken and Johnny's are just like they just have pretty good range for a 9-framer. Okay, let's see the mix. Cross up. Oh, a little bit.
Doesn't quite.
Yeah, tad late on the RC. Does have a burst ready and enough meter to wire C if needed. Okay, we bursted rope.
Oh, the
Oh
clone.
my god, it's the clone.
It's the clone.
The clone lair.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Big shuriken. And it's 5-5 now. We brought it back. We brought it back. And
Can they
now
take
we're
the lead?
yeah. We are in the Kaba remix though, so looking a little bit rough. Both players with no burst currently.
Nice. Good jump.
Oh, the 6k gets blocked, but alas,
Nice.
we're going through the wall.
Rope is out.
out. I just want to see some rope shenanigans happen.
I just want to see some rope combos. oh no!
Wasn't ready for it.
It was so good, but have we still seen ADP from Ted?
I don't think we still have
I don't think
haven't
we've
seen a
seen
DP on defense. So you know, if that's gonna take it, it's gonna be with a DP. You can just smell it.
Yeah, it would be really funny if Ted wins and then wins through the first DP they've done during the set.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh.
Are
Are we in an infinite? No, not quite.
Yeah, can't get a better wall break there. Ooh, the shuriken.
Nice.
It's funny because like the shuriken actually
We have
feels
seen so
like-
many blade grabs.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
loses the burst as well, so it's gonna be a little bit rough here.
Yeah, last round with no burst is...
I mean, if Chip can just generate enough meter for like a Rygand super combo, you're definitely gonna get that back, but it's not gonna matter if you're just forced to stay in the corner like this. Very nice one shot for pressure.
Oh.
Oh, Kabarui. Oh.
Oh.
Just gave a little bit too much space there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, 5-6. We ball. Match point for LagBoy. Oh my gosh, the 5P match. Again, air footsies. This combo is gonna be a wall break. Could have supered, but I don't think you might not actually want. Yeah, it's PRC. Really good. Just slow check on to see what's happening. Do the right option from that. Okay, this
once
kills.
again.
This kills.
This kills. This kills. This absolutely kills.
Okay, so set point proper.
Set point.
Oh, leaf grab. Oh, leaf grab into anti-air. Yeah, leaf grab.
Leaf grab. Nice.
It's showing that he's not the only, like LagBoy's not the only one who can just do throw mix-up 4 times in a row. Oh, nice backdash. Shuriken. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Very nice blocks on the side. But
But the throw again. Are we in hell? Oh, went for the same place this time. Oh, this is evil. And that's it.
I mean, it's kind of deserved after the, what, 4 to 5 lead grabs you did, but...
Very good showing from LagBoy. And from Ted, all brought it to even. Could have won.
Really beautiful match.
Okay, so I think we are giving the stage back to QK and Mox.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.
It's always nice when somebody is there to cover when the QK household is in peril.
No matter what, I will be there.
I'll be there no matter what.
Alright, so let's see.
Enjoy the rest of the
Yes.
evening.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello. Let's see. You're a little quiet.
See if I can turn myself up. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I've bumped you up to maximum as well, so I can't give you any more.
I've turned myself up a bit, so hopefully it's a little better.
Yeah,
well.
it's definitely a little bit better.
Awesome.
All right, so let's pull out our card. It's gonna get pretty interesting at this point. So next up, we're gonna have around a skill level match that is I think at the top echelon of intermediate, or maybe like even in the advanced category already. Puuro Slayer versus I think Cri playing on Bounty Hunters for the first time on that Sin. Now, Puuro has been doing really good, and it's a character that is really scary as well on Slayer. Really consistent player, really good conversions. I mean, what do you expect on Slayer's side? You get those hits in, you finish the rounds on a couple of hits, and Puuro's really good at doing that. Let me actually signal the players that it's good to go.
Yeah, the Slayer epic win, where you just get 3 hits, or 2 pile bunkers, and then it's just like, okay, there goes all of my health. Awesome.
Yeah, it's...
I enjoy fighting this character a lot.
Probably, like, if not the highest damage dealing character in the game, definitely has the consistency for those conversions.
Oh yeah. Already, oh my gosh, huge 5H.
Yeah, probably worth bursting.
Yeah.
Cri has that 2 stamina, so you're not the only one who's gonna be doing a lot of damage as Slayer. Because Sin, with those 2 stamina bars and a meter, is gonna deal at least half of your damage most of the time.
To mix up the plus frames. Good bite.
One of the nastiest things about Slayer is that like a single mix-up isn't necessarily like the hardest to block, but everything combined is just so much mental capacity on your side that you have to keep an eye out for.
Counter 2H. That's absolutely goodbye, Sin.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, and another cool or frustrating feature of Slayer, if you will, is that he can engage from really far away, and you kind of can't afford to not RPS against the K-Mappa, because it's gonna be plus if you just let him do that from the perfect range. Ooh, with a backdash in the hand of death.
Nice. Cross up, counter hit. Yeah, forcing the burst out pretty much. Oh, and another one. Uh-oh.
You got the routes? Switch sides? Yes, indeed! Ooh, missed the last
And
one,
the
but still a good
cross-up?
situation. It's
Oh,
into their grave.
Oh. It's the frame trap with close slash 6H, just too much there.
It's like almost no matter what you get hit by, unless it's like a 2P or something, you're just going for a ride against the Slayer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a character that you definitely have to block a lot, because he has so many weird traps and things like that he can do, that it's tricky to manage, and if you mess up and you get counter hit, it's all of your health gone.
Yeah, and at the same time, he has tools like Master's Hammer, which basically say, do something, do not block. So it's like,
Yeah.
which one are you gonna pick?
Which one do you pick now?
Ooh, lock the corner, plus frames with wire C, and we have stamina to spend fights alone.
Yep.
And a simple combo, too heavy into Beak Driver, 1-2 is enough.
Oh my god!
And DP'd into the right direction as well. This is great for Cri. Do stamina in the tank. Alright,
nice,
spending
but
it for a
awesome.
small hit. But it doesn't really even matter if you go low stamina, as long as you can find the hit in the corner and you have the 50 meter. Tyrant Barrel, really great way of resetting everything.
Oh, now we're gonna get the routes.
Oh, it's so
Gonna...
much.
Oh my gosh.
It felt like the last pile bunker was from like half screen away, but it's still stuck. Oh,
Uh-oh.
the worst coming!
Very nice bait.
Yeah, at that point it's like because of the hit stop, you can feel it in your bones that the burst is coming, so there's nothing else to do. 6K? Alright, jump out of the pressure. Choosing to preserve the
Overhead.
stamina here.
Oh, nice mix. And that's gonna overrate for sure.
Gonna have to take it with a soft knockdown and probably into a defensive posture here. You can see Cri moving backwards with that 0 stamina in the tank.
Oh, try the burst bait. Oh,
Here
it
it
gets
is.
gold burst instead. That's very
Ooh,
scary.
Yeah, getting
Because-
that hit on the positive bonus. You could almost be dead. No, misses the super input.
No.
Yeah, it's understandable. At this point, Cri kind of has to just force their way in, because if Puuro gets to touch you with that positive bonus. Oh, but wait a
But
minute!
that's gonna be a... Yep. Good hit in the corner to just finish it out.
I was so scared. Usually at that like hard knockdown point or wall break point, the opponent has positive bonus. You're like, all right, if I block anything here, it's just over. But Puuro just wasn't able to quite find his way in after that.
Yeah.
Once again, the hook stomp, low crushing the. I think it was a 2P there.
I believe so, yeah.
There's having lots of plus
Nice
frames
bite.
into a bite. Oh, you're going for a ride.
Oh no! 5H whiffed! No conversion off of it. Instead, Sin now getting the DP.
Divine Blessing for Cri, somehow surviving that big forced counter hit.
2K2D. Block my mix, and yeah, that's death for sure.
Yeah, a couple of different ways this could go about. Just RC for the kill or super immediately for the wall break. Puuro has it. Ooh, a little hesitation there, allowing Cri to get a jump off into food.
It's
gonna be a lot of plus frames. Ooh, the different shit is
Oh.
good.
Oh no, no conversion off of the 2H. Still has mix though.
Waiting out the DP, looking like Puuro with a lot of resources here. Tried to go for a 2 heavy, however, the high profile poke was there in time. Slows it down.
Nice.
Ooh, maybe even, because there was the slowdown from the BRC, maybe there was a little bit too much juggle there for usual BMB conversions. And the second actually makes it. Oh my god.
Gosh.
If I saw correctly, Puuro was revving up that 2 heavy, which is technically low in from certain point on, but the 2 heavy was able to get there on time.
Nice DP and the overhead. That's gonna be nice damage. You're gonna need for wasting all that stamina.
And once again, trying that defensive posture, the movement backwards, jumping to jump heavy, trying to keep Puuro out. However, ooh, that's a very dangerous place to eat.
Oh, the Birgerz as well.
Right,
Definitely in the advantage now.
Especially with the low stamina, when you can accumulate other resources, will help you to kind of alleviate the situation until you start burning the stamina back. However, that stamina burn might not have time to kick in.
1 HP to dream. BRC, DP.
Ooh, great choice
Is that gonna be
there.
enough though? Oh, overhead is. Oh no, drops it! Oh no!
And with the YRC, makes it +10. And I think that was Slayer close slash activates from really far away. So that's a very abnormal position where you could actually get close slash at that YRC position. And because that is 7 frames of startup, won't be able to do anything about it.
No. Ooh. Now he's a Power Bunker instead. Good mix. PRC. Ooh, nice DP.
Choosing to not burn the stamina for pressure, so we still need to find our way out of the corner here for Cri. The way.
Oh, gets in with the 2K.
Ooh, nice
Air,
conversion. Sing jump K. One of the coolest buttons out of this character's kit. And a very abnormal kind of, rare kind of conversion as well. Tap them with the 5D into
nice.
swag combo with the jump D. Often enough, the Sing Jump D is not necessarily the most damage out of all of your pads, but it is definitely the most swag conversion.
Ooh, nice back throw as well. Saying, nuh-uh, you can't mix me up with your dash. You have to do it some other way. Ooh. And that might be a way. 2D counter hit. Round start.
Alright, not quite the wall break, but that was definitely tried to hit with the DP, but the cross-up made it a hoop stomp instead.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, and most importantly, if you get that sort of accidental hit, ooh, burst there. If you get that accidental hit, it's kind of like strong player habits to be able to pick that up and not be too surprised that it did happen.
Yeah.
The trade there from Hoop Stomp. Puuro on the warpath. Ooh, the 2K is already going active.
the DP.
I wonder, seeing that 2K activate there on the slowdown frames would have probably been an okay spot to DP, which was probably what Cri was thinking about, but couldn't quite get it out at the right moment.
Yeah.
Positive bonus.
Ooh,
Instant air dash. Rare footage I've seen actually getting an instant air dash value. No conversion. Into super. And a little low on stamina as well, so has to just take the soft knockdown there.
Oh.
And now we do, yeah, that was
the
probably a
burst,
smart idea because Puuro had so much meter left to spend.
But then counter hit 6H picking up again and right back where I left off.
Yeah, the rounds are super close. It's kind of like, even when both characters are at around like half hit points, 40% hit points, it's like, next hit is probably gonna kill if you get a good one. So, gotta be really careful with your RPS choices. Ooh, there's the Elkan. Actually, a pretty decent tool against common tools from Slayer, such as the Mappa Hunches.
Oh my gosh, and another one as well. Really calling them out now.
The downside is, yeah, the counterplay would be the 2 heavy, which is a big counter hit into half of Sin's life if you Elkant at the wrong point. Right, has to get the soft knockdown here. Was looking like the YRC was gonna be baited, but not quite. Falling straight into the close slash pressure.
Oh my goodness, the damage. Nice YRC, has full stamina. Oh wow, what a smart deflect shield. Getting just out of the pressure.
Puuro's had like exactly 2 deflect shields this whole set, and both have been like at like perfect positions. It's like when you're on your last hit point, it's kind of like you don't want to take the pressure. That's exactly when you use it and kill the opponent because they're low health too.
Yeah.
Right, back into the Elkon once again, beating them up a bunch. Ooh, brave 2P from that plus frames of the 6k plus frames. Yep. Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
I think that was minus, but Cri chose to go with the close slash, which is a little slower than your average jab. Now going for the hard bait.
Oh, another to finish it out.
If the fish
Smart
doesn't bite on the first cast, go for it again. I mean, it's not like Cri had a whole lot of options there. Running out of health slowly. It's like burst now or take it back to the grave.
Yeah. Ooh.
Angle works out perfectly. Puuro with a slightly more passive approach here. Oh, again! The Elkon missing against Airborne Slayer.
Oh no.
By choosing a path that conserves stamina. So we're gonna have a lot of good opportunities here moving to the next screen.
Nice.
Oh, drop the combo! That could have been a wall break. Although, I mean, if you drop it there, you could have potentially set up the next hit kill. But unfortunately, Puuro evening up the life situation here. Now with the positive bonus and the 50 meter. Again,
Nice hunt again. And why not finish it off in style?
Yeah, the RTL confirm, the super early RTL confirm was really great as well. Technically, Cri had stamina to burn, or to go for a more damaging combo, but Puuro would have had the burst back there. Good timing on the burst.
Smart burst. Oh, just barely whiffing on the 2H, and then Simppi able to get in with the outcome.
And would Puuro burst here? He has seen Cri bait that burst a couple of times, so maybe. Oh, we're going for the reaction test. Should be enough, right?
And it kills, yeah, for sure.
Ooh, the aggressive chase again from the instant air jump K and full conversion. I've never done this combo myself before. It's so cool.
Oh, nice smash out of the side swap.
It's, well, perfectly meditated 2P. That was just one 2P and no mash. Wasn't able to follow it up though.
Yeah.
With the soft wall break, equalizing the situation. Stamina is low.
Nice 2P as well. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Maybe 1 or 2 misinputs there.
Yeah, it was definitely a scramble there. Neither player wanting to, yield the position. And then unfortunately missing with the deflect shield. Not only missing the opportunity to push Puuro back, but also losing that very important burst resource in the follow-up situation.
Nice 2K out, but now with 2H.
Probably worth a burst there. That 2 heavy counter hit deals so much damage. Ooh, cut the forward dash into the basic 2 stamina BNB combo and the wall break. The Sim special.
Ooh. That's, yep, we mashed out of. Nice TP.
Still wants to play this round, so the burst is used from Puuro's side.
Pro definitely being a lot more careful with the Elkons, but nice conversion.
And the super,
that's gonna kill.
Yeah, I think it should be it. They should get the wall, and in fact it's gonna kill even before the wall. Ooh, great angle there. The late air dash jump heavy. Very good at defending your space horizontally. Now, problem for Cri, we're once again going into the next screen with 0 stamina. So if we wanna pressure, it has to be substituted with the tension. Ooh, it's a big one.
That's Freygarr carry. Nice getting out with JH.
All players are fully loaded. One hit confirming into the 100-meter super could be an option. Choosing to go with the RC though this time. Super here? Is it?
No, it's wouldn't have wall stuck, so they needed to do the other RC to make sure. Oh, 2D on the 6P.
Wrong round start option, unfortunately, for Cri. And at the counter close slash as well. Burst has been used now. Next hit. Oh, next hit could be so bad.
Oh, and that's all your life gone. Epic win.
God, it happens so fast when Slayer gets you. Even though Sin does so much damage, it usually like there's a little sort of pause in the momentum in between because you're usually breaking the wall between every single big Sin combo. But Slayer is just no breaks.
Yep. And I think it was the right choice as well to try to go for the DP on Universe, because worst case scenario, you get hit. Like the Universe is already worse than the counter hit, so it is a smart idea, but in the end, the bait of it makes it too much. And now
finds the hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, even with the 50-meter, this modern patch Slayer can't really use that to reversal with a super or anything. If you want to spend it, it's gonna have to be something like YRC or I guess backdash Hand of Doom RC shenanigans or something is possible as well. Get the bite.
Oh, and again. Oh, a fake. And now the real one. Wow.
Luckily for Cri, the wall had taken quite a bit of damage because throws do induce a lot of wall damage. What was the cross up with the jump slash?
Whoa, okay.
With the floaty Slayer jump slash. Finding a little crevice to go backwards. Ooh, nice mash there.
Ooh, nice. With burst now. Wasting all the stamina to get in. And a good burst there.
Yep, that 2K2D would have gone into Tyrant Barrel, so... Ooh, with the 6-6
side swaps.
Play a little bit footsies there with the 5 heavy.
Overhead. So Slash picks up, forced the burst, but has full stamina. Oh, 2H counter hit. Not gonna kill, but very close. Has 50 meter as well.
Potentially very close to a set end as well. This is technically set point position for Puuro, but Cri...
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't break the wall.
I think that wasn't a clean hit because it should have broken the wall at that round. Oh, but
nice throw
still alive. Yeah, definitely not happy with the 7-1 ending. Makes it 6-2, and now on a little bit of a quest for a reversal.
Ooh, nice XP. Into the far slash. Oh my gosh, close slash picking up from so far away.
Alright, nice DP in the corner.
Again.
Lots of resources to spend as well. Spend the 2 stamina, tap him.
Ooh, nice back. JH, but now a conversion for sure.
Feeling like this is the time to... Oh, wait, missing the air throw there, but so did Puuro. So landing straight in Puuro's face with that close slash, that was quite tricky.
Ooh.
Getting out of there with the Master's Hammer.
2H. Oh no, doesn't hit.
Name in the corner without spending the last stamina. Plus frames. How is Puuro gonna get out of there? Definitely not with the Master's Hammer. The critical health range here. Either player could end it with one combo. Ooh, tricky.
Nice throw. Ooh, 2 keys out of it. 2H again after. RC. Nice 2 bars of stamina to deal with.
Ooh, good block on the overhead.
Oh, and that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, should be enough.
Yep.
Good patient plays for both players. But once again, it's gonna be Puuro set point position. Cri starts very strong though. Spends all the stamina. I think missed the last touch of the combo. Could have potentially taken the wall. No worries, we're gonna take it with a TP instead.
Throw afterwards. Overhead hits.
Very close to that burst. Here is the
And there it
successful
is.
hard bait. Both players have played that hard bait back and forth quite a bit with moderate amount of success, but Cri, I think this was probably the most, like the biggest value burst bait out of this set so far.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
Interesting, the 6K actually beat the DP on the way down.
Yeah.
Caught them with that hoof stomp and then into the swag conversion. Love it. But the old conundrum here, 0 stamina. Are we gonna go in? Are we gonna go defensive? What's the play? Burst out of the Master's Hammer pressure. Ooh, that's a really nice response. Maybe even better than throwing Master's Hammer. Another great
deflection
deflection.
again.
Holy, when Puuro goes for it, it always seems to work. However, not gonna be enough. Cri gets the pressure position back. That's the corner combo. Looking to stay alive, but for how long? Oh, yes!
Counter hit.
Definitely wanted to DP there, but got the hoop stomp on the cross up.
Oh my gosh.
The
Caught the
perfectly
startup
placed
power.
special moves.
Nice throw.
Yeah, had to
the
burst
burst out?
immediately in order to survive. Now, the run back.
Fight. Oh, it's gonna be more than enough damage here. Yep.
Cri activating the last, what should we call it? The Super Saiyan mode, the I'm on the verge of defeat here, but seems to be powering up as we're getting deeper and deeper into this set. Only 3 more to go.
Oh my gosh, that hit the JS barely.
It's
Wow.
interesting because, like, we've had situation before where that jump slash actually beat the Elkan, so it depends on spacing and timing.
Yeah. Oh, but the DP bait.
Luckily, we still had burst to back it up for Cri. Forcing the pressure. Overhead, gonna be a
overhead.
soft knockdown. Ooh, that's a big one. Be able to get the corner with this one, leaving 1 stamina in the tank.
2H, and yeah. Quick death.
Yeah, kinda was forced to use the last stamina there on the hoof stomp, but even if you go for the follow-up, it's still not plus for you, so the opponent kinda gets out of there if they don't get hit.
Yeah.
Basic flow slash pressure. Nice, got the tyrant out as well. Back against the wall. In a matter of speaking for Cri once again. Can't lose this round or it's over. The hard bait
Going
this
for the
time.
hard bait.
However, Puuro is sitting on a round lead, so he technically does not have the burst here.
Oh, trying to throw. Oh, forces the burst out from Cri.
Yeah, on the other hand, Cri kinda has to. ODG, a little late
Oh
there.
no.
Yeah, sees the jump slash in the air. So there's probably nothing Puuro could have done there against that big fat 6P from our hungry boy.
Oh, the JK hits. Nice DP out. Oh my, what? What is going on?
2.
Everything has happened so quick, and Slayer's already almost won.
Has to be very careful here. The saving grace is that Puuro does not have tension nor burst display. That's a big 6K counter hit. Into the corner you go.
Oh, jumps over it, and oh, counter hit close slash is enough.
Great recognition there that there in fact was enough frames to attempt to jump out. I think, yeah, Cri would have had to use a very preemptive button to hold the opponent still, but it's not the most valuable if you connect buttons from that range at that corner defense position. Very nice attempt to run it back though from Cri.
Yeah.
And Puuro remaining as explosive as ever. Very tough opponent to beat, for sure. Oh, now we got perhaps the most interesting match of the week in terms of lore. So to sum it up here, Rygand and Birgerz played in the recent Hit Stomper tournament where I think the story went Rygand started with the sub character, started with Sin, and then I think Birgerz took the first game, Rygand switched to main, and Birgerz was like, hey, I want to play the Sin. So afterwards they sort of settled on playing on Bounty Hunters, doing this matchup that Birgerz actually wanted to play more. And here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I'm pretty sure that was the situation. I don't remember. I heard a little bit about it while I was there, but I was too busy doing other random stuff.
Now, Sin is definitely not the easiest character to zone. Beak Driver at the perfect timing can and will whiff punish stuff like, for example, Heavy Fireball from Testament. If you try to sort of use the Heavy Fireball to control the space, try to prevent the opponent from jumping in, can be very dangerous against characters like Sin who have very, very long range.
Yeah. Oh, uh-oh.
Some sort of error there with that combo routing, and Rygand making Birgerz pay immediately for that. Can definitely get the wall break here, but only with the soft knockdown. Ooh, nice scoop. Out of the air. Forcing the curse as well, and that's a curse pop. Ooh, good check on the L-Hunt there. I think if Birgerz went for a slower button in too heavy, that might have actually been too slow to catch the L-Hunt, so the 2S was perfect there. Generally one of the safest buttons for Testament in this matchup for the round start, if you actually want to hit a button. Very aggressive dash forward from Rygand. Finds a counter hit as well. Immediate burst from Birgerz out of the corner. As it goes for the double jump to avoid the bird.
Oh, nice low.
Ooh, okay, choosing to not take the wall break there, saving the stamina. Oh, there's the Beak Driver against those fireballs.
Forward, back dashes out. And a nice far slash.
Don't even need to spend the resources. Was 0 stamina. Might have attempted to go for like a one-hit hit from Super. Now L-Hunt straight into the Grave Reaper.
Ooh, nice pay out.
I think it's a very,
2 H's.
yeah, very common situation when you perform a 6k on Sin, which is technically plus, but if you get pushed far away... Ooh, look at that! Rygand going in! And teleport out of the corner will do so, and the frame trapped into big heavy fireball. It's one of the biggest starters for Testament if you can't get a close slash. Plus frames from the curse pop. The fireball whiffed! That would have been plus frames. How? It was... I've never seen it whip from that range before, and Rygand, even better, was ready to whiff punish that or make Birgerz pay for that whiff. Wow.
Wow.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, clash. Immediate burst out.
Great catch. Rygand still saving the burst for now. From full screen away, that's cool. Using the crow also to induce the curse there as well on the wall break. But now Rygand looking for one hit. Ooh, once
burst out at the end.
Right, it does make sense because Rygand had a lot of resources, especially the tension there, so can force a wall break. But now this is a soft knockdown against Testament, who's really great at range. And as you might think, you take trying to engage with Testament on a close quarters, you take a lot of risks getting attacked by those fireballs, and with that 0 hit points, very hard thing to do.
Nice jump outs.
Birgerz still got that side switch with the teleport, which was the biggest value of the situation. Still cursed, gotta be careful here. Strikes are gonna be super powerful to Testament. Who actually triggers it? Wait! So Rygand extended himself into the strike portion of the heavy fireball, which popped the curse. It's a very rare kind of hit. And I think it should work. Yeah.
Yep.
Tried to RC, but RTL at that range is way too fast for the startup of RC. On the low, immediate burst out of there. While we still have some hit points to spend. Great pop, that should be the kill. Yeah.
Maybe enough. Yep.
It's one of the best situations when you finally get the curse on the opponent and you're like, I just need to connect one more strike. And it's gonna be a big combo.
It's always the trickiest part because you just need to do anything and too many options flood your mind and all of a sudden you're like losing again. It's what's going on? I just need one hit, please.
Teleporting towards the mid screen. Nice! Use the crow with the neutral homing or the horizontal homing so Rygand couldn't jump over.
Again.
Rygand is high stamina here, so one hit could be a reversal. No such thing is gonna happen this time though.
Nice elk. Kill the JH.
Alright, spending all the stamina in order to force the wall break. This will mean Rygand will have to play a little bit more defensively here now. But once that stamina comes back, oh boy, we have so many resources to spend. Ooh, finds a big counter hit! Didn't quite build enough tension to go for a tire and barrel though.
Ooh, nice throw.
With a safe jump. Should be fairly easy to safe jump. Testament player, because that reversal super is one of the slowest in the game.
She's on full meter, yep, she's been half.
Alright, nice knowledge. You can indeed interrupt the first and the second hit.
Oh, the burst me! Wow.
Clean decision making from Birgerz. Actually able to get the leading position here very early on. 2-1. But certainly, this is only the start of a great set. I can already tell it. These players are perfect for each other with these characters. I mean, Rygand is a very, very strong player. One of the top level players in Europe with his main Mei. Certainly very strong on scene as well, but the playing field gets leveled a little bit more against other, like, players who are not quite at the top necessarily yet. Lots of IBFDs for Birgerz. Tried to run under. Won't be able to do so, and Rygand has an opportunity here for the heart knockdown. 50 meter into tank for Birgerz. But the knowledge check there with 0 stamina. I mean, technically Rygand still had stamina to spend, tension to spend as well, so could have threatened with the RC. Quick wall break, and now
Nice, trying to keep distance.
good RPS with the possession, and a big counter hit from the heavy fireball. Into not only a hard knockdown, but this will also, the last hit of the Nostrovia will also induce the curse. I think this RTL will actually win. Has the 100 meter to spend to bail himself out though. Big throw, gets rid of the curse. Oh, but that was 0 stamina hoof stop, so technically Birgerz could have punished there, even without the burst. Use the 2P to pop them up, Rygand. Likely hold the burst and take it to the next round. Switching positions from that tech throw. No, goes for the burst. Alright.
It might work out. Oh no.
Understandable. I think had to get the clean hit here to kill, which he tried to go for but missed it. Once again, starting from the mid screen, spend 3 stamina, get the wall. Very standard kind of stuff. There are some playstyle variations here. Some sim players love to maintain one stamina at least out of that corner and not break, but some like to go all out and just break immediately. Gonna have a break on the side of Birgerz here. But look at that resource on Rygand. Tap with the 5D. Oh, Rygand tries to press something here. The combo drops though. Self-position in the corner, switching positions. Here comes Rygand's big conversion. Wait a minute, I think he might have tried to go for a Tyrant Barrel, but got a wrong input there with the eat.
Trying to get burst. Nice. Oh.
It was an air fireball. The timing,
Just enough.
I think with a different timing, the big driver could have potentially anti-aired that fireball. But again, it's really finicky, not really finicky, but very precise where you have to be and when you have to be using your pokes. Because those Grave Reapers, they usually tend to have pretty good hitboxes. Come like in two parts. First the strike portion, and then you have the advancing fireball portion later. 6P, I think is huge.
Gets a stain on. Manages to get through the 6P.
Ooh, a nice interruption there
wow.
on the Hoof Stomp. Yeah, if you perform Hoof Stomp from any other button than 5 heavy, it becomes technically interruptible because there is a 5-frame gap. Pop them up, yep, and Rygand has nothing to say about that one. With the mini RC that is the Stain Pop. You have to close out the round. Good trade for Birgerz.
Good trade. Nice SP.
Even though Rygand did get the air dash out of the corner, was punished on the way down. Now the run back though, I think can not quite build the 50 tension there. Probably a good burst. That counter hit League 2 would have led into a pretty decent conversion.
Oh, 6 misses.
And now keeps it very safe and simple. Just go for the RTL to get the wall. 100 meter in Birgerz tank though. Oh, should be able to catch here. Yes,
oh my god.
Great decision making from Birgerz. I think a lesser player would have probably panicked and used a lighter button. But Birgerz like, nah, close lash baby. Sees that the Sin backdash is still in motion. Really great backdash at neutral usually, but is technically like a big body type of backdash, whereas it moves you far away, but it has a lot of duration as well. Session RPS once again, able to get real estate for Birgerz. Oh, nice side switch.
2 counter hits.
And the Elkhunt Cleaver, the 2 heavy, stays active very long and reaches very far.
Oh. Maybe think it was wall break going with the crow, but
yeah, that was. Oh, I think should be able to block here, but the situation was a little strange because you did block the RTL in the air, and then on the landing you get extra landing recovery, so couldn't exactly punish on that exact hit. Found a 5K. To a nice BNB conversion, trying to look for the Elkhunt again. However, Rygand comes from the sky instead. Yep, set up plus frames.
Teleport. It's a 6P counter hit.
Yeah,
And
good
yeah.
patience. It's good amount of variation from Birgerz between like trying to check the Elkhunt and when you think it's not coming, it's probably the air approach that the opponent would take. You are a fireball character after all, and the most basic rules of fighting games apply to you. If you jump over a fireball, you're usually gonna get a punish. But that's exactly what the zoners are looking for you to jump into their big anti-airs. Wow, that was a far, must have been a maximum range far slash for a Testament. Right, ooh,
JD.
oh no, and now he's gonna pay for that possession. Tried to be tricky and mix Rygand up, but ended up in the corner. Mr.
Oh,
Clean hit again.
no.
Yeah, little. I wonder if Rygand has been playing that much Sin recently. I mean, it's with the head stomper and everything. You kind of had to rev up your main character instead. Oh,
Oh no.
Interesting. I have no idea what the real input that Rygand wanted to do there was.
Oh, it is safe enough.
And again, the punish. You can get a close slash there if you're sure that it's not gonna turn into far slash, but if you want to be really sure, the throw should never fail you. Started with a 3 stamina burn. Yeah, get the wall break. Rygand representing the school of always get the wall break, no matter how much it costs.
Nice 2k out of there.
Yeah, even though couldn't get a full conversion, it's still big to get rid of the curse. Yeah, and the early cancel into RTL. Preserve the stamina, get the wall break, and now.
Nice reversal.
Yeah, Rygand after
Simple throw.
Yeah, Rygand after this hard knockdown wall break really likes the frame. Ooh, well that down. We get a big heavy counter hit here. Rygand bursts immediately. Birgerz neutralizing the situation. Back to neutral.
Oh, nice 2k to stop the L-con.
You can barely see it, just hearing the voice line coming out. Switch sides, big value for Rygand. Tap it with the 5D. We have the meter to spend, and this will force the wall break. Cost a lot, but situation has been equalized. And the longer it takes, the more Rygand is gonna build that tension back.
Really trying to keep distance. Oh, nice 2p. The throw is enough though.
Good patience by both of the players. Rygand sort of doing the dash jumps, but not committing into an angle that could have been anti-aired very easily by Birgerz. Still, Birgerz playing it really well. It's like the rounds have been so even, yet the finishing touch. I mean, the rounds that go well for Rygand are really fast, as you might imagine. It is Sin, and Sin is really good. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Too heavy again. Easily my favorite button from Testament's kit. Now got them with the up fireball into quick little Nostrovia. Rygand is just short of the 50 tension there. So very limited options how to get out. Just have to utilize the tools that our Lord and Savior Ishiwatari gave you. Ooh, fall straight
Get him
into
to
the 2
2
heavy. Such a great button. A little dangerous if you miss with it. But as long as you don't, ooh, the position coming up from above.
Ooh, tried the air throw. I know, for sure. Hard knockdown, hopefully, with clean hit. No, not again.
No way, third time. Rygand is missing the clean hit just by a couple of frames, I reckon. Now this is set point position, so Birgerz on Testament is not gonna be it! Boom!
Yep.
Bang! Big counter hit, the 2 heavy, the VIP tool, or rather the big Joker card, the playmaker of Birgerz towards especially the end of the set, started using that 2 heavy more and more, and goddamn did it yield. Excellent timings, excellent, decision making all around. And Rygand going down on that Sin for the first time in a long while. The beast has been slain. Alright, we got 2 more to go. And before we move on to our random select match, the last one looming at the end of the evening, we're gonna play Hoplan versus Rabbitfoot first. So another another super pleasurable match for the Finnish FGC. Both Rygand and Hoplan, some of the most liked players in the community. Hoplan usually because he's like not necessarily at the super top level yet, but he is capable of making those like top players slaying plays. So every time when you do, you slay somebody who's way above your pay grade. It's really hype. Let's see. So Rabbitfoot is asking to get the match stalled for the last slot, which I think is technically possible. Let's ask Super Hot and Koolmees if they are. They would be ready to play the next one.
What an amazing name! I have to point out, Koolmees. What a.
It's a very interesting name for like if you're a Finnish native speaker, because that sounds like a Finnish word, but it is actually not. It's Dutch for what was it? I think Koolmees. It's a bird of some kind. That much I remember.
Mace? Yeah, I'm pretty sure mace is a bird. Let me check. Yeah. It is. I don't know. I only speak a little bit of the Dutch language, so it's still. I didn't know. I knew it was an animal, just not which kind of animal. Oh, wait, their full name on Discord is Koolmees Aventuur.
Yeah. I mean, one of my best friends growing up used to be a native Dutch speaker, so like I have some, usually like the more of the naughty vocabulary down.
Oh, of course. Always. It's like the first things you're taught, you know? You're taught how to say hello, you're taught how to say how are you, and then like all the swear words that they know.
Yeah. This is quite the conundrum, because one of the random select players is also having a meal currently. So I guess we could try to stall a little bit and talk smack.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, our cat is freshly off surgery, so we need to keep an eye on her. It's a slightly different organizational position for the QK household tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see. As for the random select match, I think this is the first random match for both Super Hot and Koolmees. One of those premeditated matches where both of the players signed up, wanted to play against each other. And what makes this one particularly interesting compared to the random select matches we had on Bounty Hunters before is that there's a huge chunk of the sort of the character pool removed due to, I believe, because both of the players are very selective for which DLC characters they have acquired. So you can only have like, I think we have around 20 characters for both players in the pool, removing the DLC characters that they simply don't own. Whereas usually when we play the random select match, I think most of our participants so far have had every single DLC character bought. So this is kind of like first time I ever see players going in with a very limited pool. But this is one of the ways that we can play this type of challenge on Bounty Hunters, because like it's for the like majority of this thing, it's the fun is the primary aspect. Is like, it's of course not very competitive. If you want to play hyper competitive, sweaty, you character lock into your main and try your best. But of course, the random select is quite the different kind of event if you choose to engage in it.
Yeah, and looking at it as well, with them both not owning around like 8 or 9 characters, they're all different characters except for 2. So it's gonna be even more interesting that one of them, like the only 2 characters they both don't own, I believe, is Venom and Johnny. So none of those, but every other character is technically on the table. Just only one side will have it.
And I believe the gentleman chose to also play the variant where no duplicates occur. So we are going to remove the randoms for each player as they random into that character. We remove it from their pool so that they don't get the same character twice. A little less variance that way. And as for the 6th slot match, which is Hoplan versus Rabbitfoot, this will be the first time we see Rabbitfoot on Bounty Hunters, and this is, of course, you know, Hoplan is pretty high up there on the skill rankings, but so is Rabbitfoot. And I think this will be the first time in a long while we're gonna see Nagoriyuki versus Leo matchup. Which, of course, both characters hyper aggressive in their own right. Leo, of course, wants to knock you down, wants to go into back turn, and then force you to guess high-low, or maybe even a little bit of strike throw in there. Whereas Nago is... well, Nago certainly has potential for a lot of things, but primarily, I think his, like, primary trademark is when you have low plot, it's really hard to challenge anything that Nago wants to do. So when the round starts, Nago is at basically 0 blood, has all the resources left to spend. That's the hardest point for a lot of characters. Although, yeah, I guess if you get Nago very high blood, what is Leo gonna do to try to sort of
Leo
abuse?
has no good pokes, and especially no disjoints as well to really kind of go against things like 3 blood 5H or 2S.
Yeah, I guess yeah, if you're like completely full screen, you could try to take out the heavy fireball, which is kind of like, all right, you respect it, or you try to super jump over it, which could open up some interesting anti-airing prospects for Leo. But other than that, it's kind of 5 heavy is really dangerous against heavy fireball. So if your spacing is incorrect, Nago could just slice you through the startup of that heavy fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, recently Hoplan, I think, is once again on a little bit of a winning streak. He's been taking down players of his own skill level left and right. So a very dangerous player, very consistent player as well. Who sort of plays perfectly into like what kind of things Nago usually brings to the table. Very explosive. When you are able to sort of make the opponent guess, and especially second guess their options. Nago is the kind of character who... I don't know, how should I put this? It's kind of like a little bit of Slayer, where you have a lot of stuff, like one single thing is not necessarily super threatening, but because you have so many options, you can threaten so many different angles, and especially since the blood-sucking universe is such a nasty thing if he manages to land it. It's like often enough you can't afford to just sit still. You have to play something. You have to guess with something. But at the same time, if it's the frame trap option from Nagoriyuki, then you're going for a ride, because a lot of those hits hurt like hell.
Yeah, and I think it's tricky for Nago, specifically in the Leo matchup, to get that sort of blood-sucking universe because of Leo flash kick. I mean, the moment you see something start to come out, flash kick happens, and all of a sudden you're being counter hit, and yeah, not a fun time to have.
Yeah, I think that's like the primary selling point of Leo's reversal. Very unique in that sense that because it is a flash kick input, it is technically the fastest reversal to input as well. Like if you have a standard DP motion 623, that takes a lot of frames or a lot of milliseconds to input, whereas with flash kick, you just flip your input into up and button, and that happens really fast. So it opens up opportunities for Leo to reaction reversal things that other DP characters realistically cannot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool because, like, if you really want to force interactions on certain blood burns, such as, like, let's say the Nago player goes from full screen Hukyo into Beyblade, that happens extremely fast, and a lot of characters just can't challenge it just like that. You would, like, if you wanted to do something about it, you would have to DP, but then it asks you to have ridiculous reaction times as you're basically reacting to the Fukyo forward.
Right.
And I guess, like, in that sort of way, Leo does have a disadvantage there because, like, DP characters can run forward and have the first input of their reversal already pressed, like 6, then you would have to press like 2, 3. With Leo, like, if you want to commit to like a forward moving reversal, like, you can definitely do that, but it's a little bit more limited. But technically, if you have the charge, ready to go, you could realistically try to react to the Fukyo that is coming. But yeah, it's usually like it. I guess you would usually rather not because it's quite risky. I'm just saying it's definitely possible. Like I've done some risky plays on my time with the last hit points. Like when I have like 5 hit points left, my opponent has 5 hit points left, probably recovering out of a fresh blood pop. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna blood burn, isn't he? And what am I gonna do about it? I can't block it because I'm at 0 hit points, because then I'm gonna get samurai mixed. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna dash in and DP as soon as I see the Hukyo.
Yep. Thinking about it, in back turn stance, it's also very difficult for Leo because all Nago needs to do is a back Fukyo, and all of a sudden there's so much distance between Leo and Nago where it's tricky for Leo to really preempt something that goes on.
Yeah, for sure. If you do manage to get that back Fukyo off, it's not quite a backdash in the sense that it has startup, and often enough when you are in back turn stance, you generally tend to be really close to the opponent, so it's like, if you can get that off, that's great. But the prospect of you getting that off before you get mixed is usually like, unless Leo just goes into back turn stance in neutral, which I guess I wouldn't recommend.
Doesn't
usually
really happen, yeah.
Like you're contending against buttons such as like 5 heavy.
Yeah. It's also going to be tricky for... Oh wait, is Nago 2S mid or a low?
It's a low as far as I can remember. I can check though. I'm pretty sure it's a low.
Yeah, if it's a low, it's going to be very difficult for guard stance as well, because holding that and trying to eat buttons like 5H is going to be tricky with 2S counter hitting, and then all of a sudden, now you're dealing with a Nago counter hit.
Let's see, where does it... Move type normal. Where is the column? Hi, darling. My kitty's coming to come to say hello.
I can check as well. 2S. Guard low, yeah, so it is a low.
Yeah. Remember that correctly. And it's like, that button being a low, combined with how fast it gets on high blood levels, is especially a problem at round start.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you get the extended round start, which is like after a wall break, you are a little bit further away from your opponent than expected. So I think if you are walking back in those situations, I think like even level 3 2S should not prevent you from walking back, if I recall correctly. But it is definitely something to consider, that button is a low and it comes out extremely fast.
Especially it's on 10 frames, so if you don't have a 9-frame far slash, it's very tricky to manage around trying to outpoke it.
And 10 frames is kind of a magic number usually on round start against Nagoryuki, because like if you want to beat round start DP, it'll have to be a 10 framer that you're pressing.
Yeah.
Leo does have very interesting non-traditional round starts though, because you are a step dash character. So technically you could do a round start step dash into K buttons, which is very like relatively common high level tool to utilize by Leo players, but not necessarily the most intuitive thing if you're just starting out, or if you're like a rookie level player or intermediate level player. You're probably not dashing forward at round start too much. It's like, why would you do that? But in a way, like movement at round start is probably, from my point of view, like kind of meta for Guilty Gear Strive round start. It's like, of course, you have the most standard walk back into S buttons, which just about any character can do. But if you think your opponent is doing that, then to catch them, you have to move forward. So you could do like a micro dash into either fast buttons or even a little bit slower buttons, like micro dash into far slash immediately. That will potentially catch your opponent, or at least make them block. So the round start meta of Guilty Gear Strive is, I think, really interesting, especially like compared to if you come from older Guilty Gear games where the meta of round start is kind of like you're hitting buttons immediately, because not only are your buttons are generally faster than in Strive, and they probably have more reach than they have in Strive, and I guess you're slightly closer than Strive at the round start. I'm not actually sure, but I think
that depends on the game.
Yeah, but I think a lot of like Legacy. Like in Legacy Gear, when you press a button, your opponent goes into proximity guard, which technically doesn't exist in any of the modern Guilty Gear or any of the modern fighting games anymore. Sort of a relic of the past, where you're like, even if you try to walk back from round start, you just can't do it, because the opponent either tags you every single time, or like your walk back just gets interrupted by proximity guard as they're hitting their button. So in that sense, I really love the round start of Strive, because there's just so much more than in many other fighting games of the past, or especially like older Guilty Gear games of the past.
Yeah.
The sort of prospect of like either going back to neutral or playing it safe without having to yield a lot of space by backdashing. It's really, really enticing. Alright, let's see. I think Rabbitfoot is saying that they are present and ready to boot up the game. Alright, there we go. There's the guy. So we're indeed gonna play this per the original intended order. So Hoplan and Rabbitfoot will go at it. First time ever I see Rabbitfoot play, so very interesting territory. And especially the character that, like, even though Leo is really meta character, we just don't tend to see Leo that much anymore in like the recent patches.
Yeah. Nice 5k.
Was waiting for the burst, but not long enough. We'll try to check the Berserker slash. Can we back turn D here? No. Was in too much of a recovery. And now, after that super lands, was trying to back Fukio. That's a very classic way of trying to bait bursts and YRCs in the past, and depending on your opponent's timing, you might be able to do it. You might be able to move out of that YRC range. Ooh, waits the burst. Here comes a 3-hitter. Look at that damage. That's 60% on 3 hits. Freaking Nagoriyuki.
Oh man, and that's gonna kill as well. Another 6H.
Goodbye.
Oh no, doesn't even need a close slash. Yep. Oh man.
I love this character. I mean, I don't like playing against this character on my like myself, but it's very fancy to watch somebody to just empty the opponent's life bar with a couple of precision normals. Never gets old. And there's the 5 heavy attempt against the fireball.
Oh, tried to get the 2H, but just not close enough.
Great use of the S fireball. It is an interesting thing where like it's more of a like a single poke. You don't ever get really anything out of it, but it can prevent your opponent from doing their long range things or moving forward. But Hoplan here moving forward with the bite! And definitely has the combo back to end the round right there. Ooh, that's
Tokyo Beyblade.
yeah, because you're actually so slow moving, Nagoriyuki. That's kind of your walk back at round start and S button when you do like backwards Fukyo into Beyblade.
Yeah. A lot of left rights. Oh, nice. And again, which side am I?
Hoplan's like, I don't want to play this game. Give me +10. Ah, about so low health.
Tap does.
Great opportunity to use that tool. Oh,
Nice flash kick. Catches the Beyblade. In back turn S catches.
A pretty good burst here. Hoplan putting Rabbit Foot in the corner, but now Rabbit Foot actually breaks out of there without having to use their own burst and being really tricky with the back turn dashes.
Wow.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. Which side am I?
Yeah, it's really fast-paced gaming, this matchup. Like, even though Leo doesn't necessarily do like the highest amount of damage in the game, like the speed which wow, that thought big Beyblade counter hit. Spent the other blood bar as well, so it did not come for free.
And again.
Yeah, this time just a bar / extension.
Oh, nice fireball. Oh, the 2H catches.
A little too far.
Trying to get the kick buttons to work. 2D. Do they have the moonwalk combo? No, they go for mix instead.
Ooh, instead of using the full burst, spends both the stacks of deflect shield. And I mean, technically the same amount of resources that you burned, but it did get you there in the end. Alright, finishing it with a bar / sequence build quite a lot of blood. But the blood coming back from the last slice of the S. Oh, I missed the burst as well. We can spend everything here. Yeah, burn it. 6 heavy should kill.
Absolutely.
Whew.
Leo known for a lot of things, but his HP is not one of them.
I mean, I guess he still has like above average health, but not exactly the amount of health that, for example, Nagoriyuki has when the blood modifier is low. Although, oh, you wouldn't pop here, would you? Hoplan!
Uh-oh.
Chooses the burst. All right, this will give him neutral position and full blood bar again.
Nice flash kick. Probably gonna go for... Okay, goes for mix. Tries the side swap. Nice throw.
Great reaction. Oh, and sees the back turn D during the slowdown.
Trying to bait out a flash kick. Oh, there it is though.
Yeah, Rabbit Foot kind of can't let Hoplan get started here, even though the blood is kind of high. Going into Samurai Mix, you could get like 2 or 3 reps of Samurai Mix, and you're guessing like high-low for your life. You can't afford that, so you would much rather try to flash kick the gaps.
Really trying to hold on for flash kick. Now goes in with JH.
Ooh,
the 2S.
Spacing is perfect for Hoplan. And now time to mix it up. Trying to probably wait for the flash kick, but this time interrupting with a normal. And now the jungle drum Leo shenanigans go overhead from such a long distance. I might have not actually considered that as an option from that distance. It's like, yeah, you're standing over there and I'm right here. But again, being a step dash character and that back turn stack taking him really far forward. Right, up on minus here.
Ooh. Blocks the Leo mix. Has to go for round 2 and now gets hit. And that's gonna be a super. Yep, OTGs.
Yeah. The problem
through the
is
wall.
that you can only block those mix up for so long. Like getting them right like 3 or 4 times in a row is kind of like asking for trouble.
Oh!
Wait, did Rabbit have meter but did not actually commit to the RC?
Lives the encounter just barely though.
There
Oh,
we
beats
go.
out the YRC. Wow.
There's the timing example of how the back hook your YRC bait should be done. And I think it was like the initial strike was from really far away, so you weren't point blank anyway. So it took way fewer frames to move backwards with a Hukyo. That DP into a big conversion. Get the super here, so Hoplan is in a really nice blood position after the stage shift here. Rapid Foot does have 50 meter to defend, which just goes for the S flash kick right away. Another one!
H flash kick this time. Gets the counter hit. It's gonna convert for sure.
Now same
meter now.
The goal suspicious, but Hoplan has resources to make up for it. Waits for the DP. Yeah, there's a really particular type or amount of like delay Rabbit Foot is inputting into those like delayed flash kicks, and I think Hoplan is starting to slowly get a little bit of a hang of like what is going on.
Yeah. And Rabbitfoot at the end there chose to go for mix instead of the wall break and ends up getting hit with a 5k in the face. So
yeah, tough decisions. Like, are you gonna force the wall break and maybe risk the opponent going back to neutral, or are you gonna reset and go for the mix? Now level 3 blood.
5 H's.
Be very careful with
Moving
those fireballs.
distance. 2k catches.
Ooh, side switch into a berserker slash nice shimmy there.
And the overhead.
Again, it's not like the hits do that much damage for Leo, but like the pace of which you could be taking a lot of like left rights or high low mix-ups it's overwhelming very easily. As STP once again.
Okay, H catches into left right.
And basically testing with these run-throughs, with these dash-throughs, sort of like testing Hoplan. Are you willing to fuzzy mash? Are you willing to check me passing over you?
YRC, and the throw is enough.
Look at the meter. The Hoplan was about to pop as well. And
Oh yeah.
At least I think I'm gonna get disconnected here.
Me too, most likely.
Let's see if I can ping the players fast enough.
Would be Strive without one problem.
Right, but I think the players are aware of the situation, so decent chance that we're not gonna miss any games here. As we are in a very interesting position here, 3-3 for these high-level fellas of extremely explosive characters. Lots of ways that this could go, especially Hoplan's daredevilness versus the trickiness of Rabbitfoot. So Rabbitfoot is doing a lot of really tricky mix-ups that sort of basically test you to respect at least some amount. Instead of going straight for the most standard like high-low, You're in back turn stance. Okay, you press heavy for overhead or you go low instead. Instead, you're choosing to do much more of those run-throughs, like left-rights, which, like, depending on how many of those you do, they could be challengeable if you do, like, stuff like fuzzy mashing, for instance.
Yeah, but mixing up between the left-rights as well, so doing the just straight-up dash through as well as the cross-up move and the back-turn kick dash cancel to mix up as well, making it very tricky to kind of predict which one's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
How many hits do I need to block? Which side do I need to block for the hit? Things like that.
Yep, we okay. Alrighty, 3-3 situation. And you better not blink, because these rounds are super fast. Every single RPS decision counts for a lot. And here's the first one. Not wanting to give Hoplan the wall break very early on. And it's also the timing of the burst that... Oh, just fishing with the 2S.
I believe Hoplan did like 4 or 5 2S's in a row, and, you know, 5th time's the charm, it works out. Gets the kill.
Yeah, goes for the flashy finish. That was basically Hoplan saying, okay, I might pop, but if I pop, it doesn't matter, because, like, I have a really great combo position here. Ooh, actually...
Oh, that's gonna kill. Oh my.
That was how many seconds? Yeah, 10 seconds exactly.
12?
That's exactly what we're talking about. Those rounds can be really fast for basically both of these players, but especially Nagoriyuki, because like you are the character that is known for hitting ones on round start and then doing half of their life. And if you can produce that again, oh boy.
Flash kick. The flex shield, smart play, but still gets hit.
Even with the deflect shield, the forward dash momentum, preventing Hoplan from pressing buttons.
That's gonna hit for sure. Right in the middle, back turn kick.
Now Hoplan with a really nice position. Blood is coming back. OTG Beyblade slash slam. Ooh, I like it. Tried to outspace the parry stance there with the 2S. Hoplan really close to popping. Literally one blood away. But these heavy
counter hit.
Yeah, these heavy slices are bringing that blood back so fast.
Beats both flash kicks, and just like that, very, very quick.
That's like, yeah, that's 2 minutes. And suddenly from a 3-3 position into a 5-3 position. Ooh, that was a clean anti-air. Yeah, the pass through.
Ooh, nice throw.
Found below this time. Oh, just empty jump into the throw. We're playing grapplers here, huh? Yes, the particular distance. That's the back turn heavy from so far away.
Oh, nice flash kick on the Fukio. Whiffs the throw, but still pierces enough.
Smart. That's not only an offensive technique, you can utilize that PRC option select on your throws as like even on defense. And you definitely should. Once again, the micro delay into the low Beyblade. Immediate SDP this time.
Wait for HDP. Oh, it baits the... Oh, no! Oh, what?
One more. Hit from behind. Waiting for the burst. It never comes.
And another one.
Knock knock. Is burst home? No, it's flash kick.
Oh man.
I think that's basically Rabbitfoot trying to enforce a different kind of momentum here. Like you like on a layer 1 you might think it's like, okay, the player is just tilted, but often enough it's like, no, it's just a pace shift that the player is attempting. Very high on blood here, although these heavy slice enders are gonna bring that blood back slowly.
Flex shield 2S.
There we go, and this time it works out. I think some of the problems with those deflect shields with Hoplan earlier was that it felt like he didn't necessarily follow up the deflect shield immediately, but this time it's like frame 1, 2S is active, and if you try to move forward, it's your funeral. Again, so close to popping. The defensive modifier is in the dumpsters for Hoplan, which is probably why he chose to burst here.
Nice throw on the cross up.
Yum.
Into BSU. 2D counter hit.
Which side? It was not a cross up this time. Yeah, this can feel really bad when you get when you get caught in the momentum of Leos. That was not enough.
Oh no.
Hoplan has 100 though.
Was that caught? No way.
Misjudged the...
Oh no. Flash kick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He did see Hoplan trying to finish it with the second hit of the DP, which is an overhead there. And on the second try was like, no, not gonna take that mix-up. Which is unfortunate as well, because Hoplan, I think Hoplan did have the hit there. Opponent was crouching, but misspaced. Yeah, misspaced the DP once again. Sort of a value proposition. Am I gonna commit and go into DP range? Or am I gonna try to stay away with the tip end of the DP?
You see, back Fukio. Nice flash kick. Oh, with throw.
Parks himself in a perfect distance.
YRC.
Yeah, both players waiting for the big reversal
Deflection.
options.
What? Deflection, the cross up doesn't work like that. And this will OTG for the kill. Oh.
And this is basically the game. This is the same game where you had Rabbit going like 8 times DP in a row, still able to get it. That's the beauty of fighting games. It could be really crazy, but there is always method behind the madness. Just slides into a normal throw.
And yep.
And that's one of the sort of propositions that Nagoryuki is presenting you. When the forward Fukio happens, what are you gonna do? Especially from that mid-range, it can be a little tricky, because forward Fukio into immediate DP cancel can kill stuff. But on close range, of course, you should be always able to check the forward Fukio.
And there's no more.
Wow, it's just like that. It's like that, huh? It was literally 20 seconds ago when Rabbit took that point, and Hoplan is like, I gotta go. My people need me. 7-4.
Wow.
He is as cracked as he is jacked, as they say. Hoplan Nago. One of the most entertaining players in Finland, for sure, takes a very tough opponent once again, and still remaining. I kind of want to take a look and see how what's the length of Hoplan's current win streak. But maybe I'll do that later. So maybe there's a little bit of a bias there, me being a huge Hoplan fan. But I guess it's like a trait that comes with being part of the Finnish FGC. All right, but let's see if we have our final match players ready to go now. And it is both players randoming this time. Oh, speaking of which, I should definitely switch the room.
Oh, the wheels.
Let's put it on winner stays. Alright, players are ready to go, so we should probably start rolling already to save a little bit of time. Let me switch this to... Alright, so we have the power tiers for Suppa on the left and Koolmees on the right. first character for suppa is Faust.
Ooh.
For Koolmees. It's gonna be Milia.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
let's see where those are on the power rankings. So suppa got Faust, which is
Know something about.
and then Milia for Koolmees is
Also around the same.
yeah. So roughly even playing field. Of course, it's not necessarily always as clear cut as these power tiers are. Technically, just the player's self-evaluation, and of course, everybody has slightly different frame of mind and perspective when it comes to things like these.
Mankind knew that
But
they
they're
cannot
fun
change
kind of things to speculate
society.
with,
Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
because there's like, from my experience, there's only like
Or hell.
so much you can kind of talk about when it comes to random select matches, because things are happening on such a fast pace, and there often are no like, what do you call it? You don't get to adjust a whole lot, because it's gonna be different every single time. You can try to maybe adjust to the player's like habits, but those habits can change drastically from character to character.
Trying to get in with Push Slash. Hair car again.
One thing, yeah, getting the anti-air there. I was about to say, one great thing for Faust is that you have a lot of great anti-airs from very varying angles, and Milia is a character that likes to spend a lot of time in the air. And like, if you get a counter hit 5k as an anti-air, that's probably one of your biggest combo starters for Faust, so it's great prospects for just playing standard and swinging and anti-airing.
Have an OTG, but it doesn't matter, 6H is gonna be enough.
And I guess you're gonna get a little bit of extra, like a little bit more value for just single hits as Faust compared to Milia. I think you have to like finish a long sequence as Milia to set up your, well, for one, do your full damage and to set up the Oki that you want to go for.
Oh my, what was that?
The poke from downtown with Haircar actually caught the item throw.
Trumpet now. Oh, got the...
So much meters,
That's
sending the
meter
Haircar
though.
again. Ooh, but that's
And Fire
dangerous.
Slash. Yep.
I guess if it's spaced from full screen like that and the opponent, doesn't do anything about it, it tends to be like safe, but you are often still minus.
Yep.
All right, into the roll we go. Should save this template on my pace. That'll make it a little faster. So Ram is the character for Super Hot.
Okay.
This is definitely so much faster to do when you have other people commentate for you.
Yeah.
It's like when,
And-
especially during the transition period, when you're trying to run your mouth and your thoughts are running like 100 meters per second, and then you have to like
Yeah.
switch to the interface and start rolling.
We have Ram and Elfels. We have two Valentines out here. From what it looks like, Koolmees may have a slight advantage on it, as they put Elfel a little bit higher, but we shall see. Master Fire Slash from both.
The tricky things coming up from both of these characters. Ram usually tends to be a little more destructive in the corner, where Elfo can, like, as long as you get into the Rekka sequence, you can be very tricky, even like despite where the exchange is happening, even mid-screen. Oh, great interception there with the instant air dash jump slash. And now we are exactly where we want them.
Moribata finished it off.
Great sequence.
1 HP.
The rock can be kind of thought of as a fireball, and Koolmees tried to jump over it, but that time Super Hot chose to not throw another fireball, just waited and got the 6 speed. Fighting game fundamentals. Love it.
Ooh, misses to find out.
Time to block. Reads with the S.
Guess my mix.
Yeah, are you ready to interrupt
Still
this?
going.
Yeah, if you're just concentrating on the blocking, this thing can happen. She can always go into the S Rekka again. I mean, Deflect Shield does definitely work here.
Yep. Oh, the reversal.
Should be good. And now caught the backdash, but wasn't ready to convert into a proper combo.
Overhead is blocked.
The ricochet! The ricochet hit the close slash! That was a great angle there. A little dangerous if your opponent, like if Super Hot went airborne there and intercepted, that could have been a big counter hit. But of course, whenever you can make your shots, your fireballs with as alpha, those are usually like the best scenarios for you, because you want it to bounce exactly like this for the plus frames.
Jump over the sword. Ooh. Jumps the rock as well, but nice again with the 6P.
But now, how are we gonna keep the opponent in there? Swords are ready to be thrown. There was a little bit of a gap there. So
Uh-oh.
Literally face planting in front of the opponent. Oh, but that's
No pick up with the close slash.
Lots of spaghetti on the floor for both players. Here comes the instant air dash into Rekka. We reset again.
Oh, stops the Rekka with the jumping button. The sword explosion.
I thought I thought the air shot was such a good idea there to stall the momentum, but no. Super Hot. Or sorry, Koolmees still fell into the explosion in the end. Very interesting interactions at the end there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what the wheel says. For Super Hot, it's gonna be Abba.
Ooh. Alright. Okay.
Pretty high up in the power tiers.
Pretty high up there.
And Koolmees is gonna be running with Mei.
Ooh.
Not quite as high, but Mei is one of those characters who are like rather straightforward. So if you know a thing or two about just basic strike throw pressure in Guilty Gear Strive, and you know how your Dolphin RPS works, you can get a lot of things done with her. Oh, just literally skipping to the other side. No corner for me this time. In fact, you're the one who's gonna go into the corner. Now, as you are in your normal state, ooh, that's a decisive hit. No canceling to the key crab though. But luckily, even if you immediately fail to go into the key crab, getting a couple of hits does. Oh, nice bait. Do we have the full combo? Yes, indeed, just with basic stuff. That was like a proposition for Super Hot to go into a combo video kind of stuff. With the full, already installed, full jelly ready to go, and a punish situation.
5 each.
A lot of counter hits, only a couple of those hits, but like those are gonna mount up, or like those are gonna stack up really fast. You know what else is gonna stack up? These mix-ups here potentially.
Oh, dancing armor! Oh, with the back throw. Gets the counter hit.
Super Hot has a lot of meter here. Ooh, the casual power slash, anti-air. In Jealous Rage, all of those buttons are so good.
Goes for Super Stay Plus.
Okay, spending 100, huh?
Just needs one hit. Wild Assault. Oh, the Far Slash. Not quite enough. Throw PRC. Doesn't finish it off.
Ooh, and the
But the
whip
Far
punish.
Slash.
I really like the idea for Super Hot though. It was really low on Jealous Rage, so trying to force a couple of hits in order to forcefully build that gauge with that blue Wild Assault. Fortunately didn't end up paying off, but should be able to get to the full burst before the end of the round.
Throw. Nice mash out. Into super. Full jelly hard knockdown.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, but misses
Oh,
the
what a
BB
throw.
timing.
Oh, we tried another one.
Yo, from what angle? Jump heavy as Super Hot was behind Koolmees.
Uh-oh.
So little damage when you are in normal mode
Counter
though. Able to cancel into Super, so Super Hot just barely takes this third game. A lot of things definitely happened there. Alright, going into the next roll for Super Hot, it looks like it's so close. Soul, not quite Slayer.
Oof.
And the Soul is...
Much worse than the Slayer. So they were hoping for the Slayer, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Leo for Koolmees.
Ooh. So once again, both around the same tier.
Slightly lower power level game incoming, but not the lowest possible. We definitely have some amount of fundamentals for these picks. And very interesting picks as well. Two characters who want to go in and brawl, but at the same time have pretty good defense when they, when they gotta hold the opponent's defense. There's SDP from Mr. Bad Guy, as well as the flash kick that we've hyped up so much during this cast already. Oh, it's 3-0? I'll believe you.
Is it?
All right.
Soul versus
Probably.
Leo.
Okay.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, 6H. Oh, try to throw with Leo. In back turn.
All right, just like that, both players spending their bursts really fast, and then the next hit is gonna be fire. Potentially. Good interruption there.
Oh, tried something, but it's only -3. Oh, missed the DP. A lot of 6Hs.
Ooh, Koolmees cornering themselves, but able to break out there very fast.
Oh, the super. Not the most damage in the world.
Ooh, didn't go for the follow-up. Use that, just the first hit rip. Very classic way of checking if your opponent is awake. And that 6-heavy counter hit at round start distance is a slightly difficult pickup, has always been. This time has the RC. Yeah, that's a little more standard way of mixing it up after Bandit Revolver. Yeah, the delay there between the hits, there is so much tricky stuff that you can do with it. Frame trap into DP, into Wild Throw. Are you kidding me? Super Hot takes another one. That was almost like a... I want to say my brain would have gotten destroyed there by that sequence, like Super Hot.
Yeah.
It's always like, especially when you frame trap into your DP, you're like, you're signaling that you're so goddamn confident. And when it works out, feels really good. Bedman for Super Hot for next one.
I needed my glasses to see if that was Bedman or Chip. It was so close to each other. Bedman is a higher one, so Super Hot lucky with that.
And it's gonna be Nago for Koolmees.
Ooh.
Bedman was decently high for Super Hot. Nago not necessarily so for Koolmees. I feel like I need glasses to read what these tiers actually say.
Oh, nice to see level 1 Nago for Koolmees. So really going in with no idea what they're doing, but that's probably the most fun.
Do
The gold burst?
you get player level by playing in the park? I forgot.
Yes, you do. Park, room, everywhere pretty much. It's just tower gives you the most, I think.
Yeah. Right, working with the... Ooh, that was a 5B that we whipped here, so we won't be actually able to recover in time. Oh, actually, wait, did the Wild Assault connect on airborne? Should be technically minus for Koolmees.
Yeah.
Good anti-air, and the error comes out a little too early.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a nice idea. Basically was like, could have gotten the kill there if they knew the combo or the timing. We'll be able to get from this super reversal bait. Starting to be like a relatively... Oh, just powering the reversal of Wild Assault. What is that frame? Like frame... It's like 9 or 10 invo? I forgot.
Something like that. Just enough.
Dark Rush from the bomb head. Koolmees would like to get out, spend YRC, and then Fresh Blood Bar is ready to go.
Ooh.
But still super
Fair
hot.
2H.
That was a godly too heavy, swiping at super hot while the bomb head arrow was coming. Critical miss on the bar slash.
Super doesn't wall break.
Interesting. The close slash not connecting this time.
Previously in the throw.
Previously
Nice.
was like forward Fukyo into close slash, was able to pull super hot out of the sky. This time missing, but no problem. Started with a bar slash into 5 heavy. To the other side, misses the punish there on the landing.
Oh, deflect shield isn't gonna help you a whole lot.
Yeah, I guess the arrow was rolling and ready to be unleashed. Looking for the error here, missing with the malfunction. Too far away. Sort of
Nice counter hits XP.
core gameplay loop of Bedmans is usually try to get the arrow rolling with your specials and then go for the guard crush loop.
Oh,
Forcing the mix up
2K.
at the end.
Yep.
And that was, I want to say that was relatively high level as well, because Koolmees stood up for that, knowing that from that drift RC, 5D is a huge threat. So was probably guessing for the overhead there and took the 2K, which is the less threatening option. But of course, in that situation when you're already 0 health, then both the hits are like equally threatening.
Yeah.
Why is it the Unica? Unica for super hot. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Which is relatively high.
Yep.
A lot of players have been playing the newest DLC character. For Koolmees though, it is gonna be Ino.
Ooh. That sounds like it's not fun for Ino, but especially with the hasn't played this tier.
Yeah, Unica definitely has tools for preventing Ino from playing the game. Of course, you have the laser, which, like, if you are outside of chemical love range, it's just gonna power through a lot of stuff that Ino can do. Stroke the Big Tree also has like very limited range, so like if you're too far away, you might just stroke yourself into the laser. And then of course you have your fireballs, air fireballs as well as Unica, which can be very, very difficult to adjust against, especially for a character who does not have standard dash. 6P reaction.
6P.
Ooh, but great knowledge there. Jumps out of the 5 heavy, which produces a lot of plus frames. Missed with the 2 heavy though.
Drop.
Ooh, that's technically a punish. Went for a held the FD though, so pushed the red stun dipper very far away. Big frame trap.
Oh, mashes out. The DP.
Ooh, stun dipper working as an anti-air there. But of course, if your opponent does not press a button that would hit very deep. Oh, but speaking of things that hit deep, the 5 heavy 10 frame, big wall of red for Unica, one of the best combo starters for her.
Oh, tried the 6P.
Yeah, here's a good combo starter for Ino as well. The same button, 5 heavy. If you get counter hits with those. But finds the bar slash into. Side switch and... Yeah, Unica deals very decent amount of damage as long as you can get into those loops.
Oh, not quite enough.
It's gonna be a hard comeback for Koolmees though. As the RC finds the hit, but no hit confirmed.
Oh, the reversal.
Yep. In that situation, you probably never go for the DP. You're just like, all right, if I reversal with my 100 meter, of course I will reversal with the super because I can always PRC that no matter what happens. Smart stuff.
Yeah.
And now Koolmees pushed to the brink here. Super hot, 6 wins in a row. Begging for Lady Luck to show some sort of a good hand. Kai is the next one for Super Hot.
Ooh. Not the greatest on the list.
Koolmees needs something good here. The option is Chip.
Ooh.
Which is, luckily for Koolmees, relatively high. So I guess it's I mean, other than rolling into your main character, it's gonna be a hard ass to get get odds better than this on a short term. And it's basically do or die for Koolmees now. The chip has to yield. We need to take that Kai down. But can we?
Ooh. Oh, nice throw. Tried leafy grab.
But jumping out of leaf grab is never good. It's one of the strangest command grabs in fighting game history, where it always recovers faster than your opponent.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh. Uh-oh.
From conversion, switch to the other side. Keep it tricky. Okay, wakes up with direct late. Big damage on counter hit, of course.
No, RC after stun dipper, but it doesn't matter. 2k into the RTL.
Third strike, yo! K button. Confirm into RTL. I forgot, is it? What button is the RTL for Kai? I think it's the heavy button. So that was no misinput. Yeah, that can't have been a misinput.
Oh, DP.
Oh, but a little too close there. So the stun dipper hits classically unconfirmed.
There's leafy grab.
The jump key hits cross up. A lot of cross ups on this side as well. Great interception from the air to air, and now hold them down with the wild assault. However, the good FD from Koolmees pushing the opponent.
Whoa.
Basically, not really under the fireball, but ran at the opponent at the speed of light and prevented that fireball from manifesting.
Again, the run up throw. Bar slash, and the run up throw again.
It's definitely something that you can do on Chip, who has such great mobility. Oh. Not the biggest punish, but I mean, we take what we can get.
Oh, closure arc going over. Nice DP. Blocks the other DP.
I like that. Uses the wild assault to lock the burst away from Super Hot for just a little bit.
Oh, and the gold burst whiffs.
There it is. Now, damage should be pretty big for both players.
Deflect shield. Shuriken! Whoa,
Very little
come here
damage on
first
that
left.
one. Ooh, that should hit!
Sensei!
I think it should do a lot of enough damage as well. So
Oh,
Koolmees
yeah.
survives
Stays
and
alive.
officially becomes not free. Excellent.
Oh, wow. What is Sensei Oroga?
It's an interesting super in the way that it does never break the wall, but it does quite high amount of damage. So you could use it as an ender to your mid-screen combos, for example.
Yeah.
Potemkin for super, huh?
And that
right.
is their main.
Right. I mean, I guess we gotta roll the Jacko now, though.
Yep, hopefully.
Not gonna happen. The luck of the draw says that it is the main character for Super Hot, and Koolmees has to run it with... I mean, if these are ordered, then that would mean that Sol is technically Koolmees' like second best character. So I mean, I guess it's the best that you can get other than getting rolling Jacko here.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Duel 1.
Potemkin is a menace, though.
Slide heads.
Right, time to guess.
Uh-oh.
2S counter hit stagger into Potemkin Buster should be enough, right? Wall break. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I was basically two-touch kind of situation, but of course you did get hit by a big counter hit there at the end.
Oh, jumps over the Buster.
A very little delayed command grab here on the Soul side. Uh-oh, the life bar is gonna be reduced really fast, like.
Oh! Whiffs the Garuda. One more touch needed. Oh, nice throw.
Need to make this next RPS count.
Oh.
No, it is Garuda. I think the idea was like Super Hard was really close with that Garuda, and if you're not spacing it correctly, you can DP out of it, and I think Sol's DP should be able to reach it. However, I think the input was not clean. You didn't get the reversal DP, and in that case, you're gonna get counter hit, and yeah, that's gonna be the story of this set.
Yeah.
So really clean performance for Super Hot. Getting a lot of those upper tier characters as well, but I mean, it was not just that. Super Hot was piloting a lot of those characters really well as well.
Yeah.
So for these friends, this time it is gonna end in 7-1. And that will also be our last match of the evening. So pretty decent set of matches. All right, before we, or as I search for potentially a raid target, although CEO is going on in the background, which I recommend a lot of players to check it out. But while we're sort of browsing where to send the viewers, do you have any shout outs or stuff of the sort? Hello? Did I disconnect? I might have disconnected from the voice. Anyway, let me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the. Hello?
Am I alive? Okay. Yes. My Wi-Fi pulled the plug on itself. That was really fun.
That's okay. But yeah, if you have any shout outs or the like, now is a good moment.
No, not particularly. Just thumbs up. It was very fun.
Hell
fun to
yeah.
watch.
Love me some Guilty Gear. No matter where it happens, no matter who's playing, it's probably good.
Always.
see. Oh, Patriarch Panda is online. Oh, do they have a new type of events? Hoplan Monthly EU #1. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm surely gonna go check out. Alright, but was a fun Sunday evening once again. Of course, do this every week, 5 p.m. CEST. If you want to join the next FT7, join my Discord, for instance. The sign-up forms are gonna go online in a couple of minutes after we hop off. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next week again has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.